trying to sit straight.
How's that working
Alex,
for
give me
you?
the clap.
That's pretty good. I've readjusted my seat in my car. Like,
Give the clap.
when I'm sitting
You want me to give it to
bed,
you?
like typing for
Alright.
D&D and stuff, I'm like trying to prop myself up.
I try to do crisscross when I'm at work in my chair. I'm like, ooh.
Crisscross
Yeah.
applesauce.
Oh, you know what? I should definitely do it at work. Like sit up.
I'm
People
sure
think
Do
there's
sit-ups
something
at
wrong
work?
with me though.
Everyone look at you.
I wish
Wow, he
there's-
is intense.
There's a gym right, like one level below.
So what's your
me, But
excuse?
they don't let me use it
Why?
because they're dicks.
Do
Like,
the
I
little
work
troop-
with a bunch of like man babies.
do the
so-
troopies use it?
Yeah.
Troopies.
And
The
they don't
troopies
let
and
you-
some of the
Daddy's
guards. The
troopies.
guards that are in the cool kids club.
You should take
I'm not in the cool kids club.
a literal Dorito to your patch and then go down there and be like, I'm gonna exercise.
Call me Sir Doohaw.
Whoa.
I'm very self-important. Excuse me. So
We're going to isolate this clip and email it to everybody.
All his bosses.
they know it's fine.
He's right.
I'm not worried about
Do you
it.
want to join the gym?
Any one-on-one conversation they've ever had with me, they're well aware of who I am.
Maybe we should turn the triangles into another shape.
One of the cool
Square.
sergeants did. What did he? He wrote somebody up and he was telling me about it. I was like, that's good, man. You know that, and what that also proves is that you're a man. and he's like, okay. I'm like,
And he took it pretty well.
no, he's cool. Yeah,
He broke my jaw.
he beat my ass with the metal, whatever they are.
Dildo?
Those rods you're always. What are those rods?
Baton?
What are those rods? What are those rods, Alex? What are those
baton.
rods you like to handle?
MEB.
What is that
They're MEBs.
happening?
I just called them NUBs.
So we're playing D&D today.
Evan likes
are we?
getting rodded by big, long sticks.
Oh boy.
Metal sticks.
Are we ready?
It's recording.
All right.
We,
All right.
Hello, Buffy. Who's your good boy? Did I hurt your ears? I love you.
No, I think he's deaf.
All right, gang. So last we played,
That's
you guys
good,
had
that's
received all of your special gifts,
What did I get?
and you had been don't step on that. And you had been delivered back to the muddy, bloody fields of battle, where you defeated Helena Graham and the forces of Dawn's Hold, and allowed
Dawn's
the
Hold?
vampire hordes to enter Mercelia,
Vampire horse.
causing a whole bunch of things.
Yes.
Now, you decided to go to Valnar. You did so, and you spoke to Wynan for a little bit, gave him some cool ideas for Astrid blood bullets, blood grenades, blood gas, and blood bombs to water on civilian hostages. To wear on
Water.
to wear on civilian hostages. Well, I remember he wanted a spray of Astrid blood. So we have that.
How much blood do you
They're
have?
developing something for that. In the meantime, you guys had a few other things you wanted to do in Valnar, I believe, before you went to, crush it. They are currently developing a gun for you. That would be ready probably in
5
a
days.
week or so.
5 days.
Yeah, probably about 5 days.
4 days.
Is there anywhere in particular that... Let's start with... you
Oestre.
guys are in the city. Are you guys together? Do you split up?
Let's split up. We never get in trouble when we split up.
Yeah.
I don't know if Mav would really... No, wrong one.
you can get ice cream again.
He can get ice cream again. Other than that, I don't think he really has any need to, so he'll probably tag along with whoever.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember if I was doing anything specific.
I
think
you
you were
said
feeding
we
the ravens
We were
in the
re-upping our
park.
stuff and then going to the thing. I thought maybe you had some things that you wanted to take care of or things you wanted to collect or... You guys kind of have like breathing room now because of the vampire scourge just becoming a problem.
Did you need to grab
What
things?
just happened?
You need help?
Can't open my bottle.
I have to deal with this at home all the time. Opening bottles and jars.
Oh, your life must be so hard.
You're
It
such a
is.
strong,
Those jars are hard to open.
sexy lad.
I'm not. I can't get them open.
With rods.
I don't know what she does to them.
So wait, yeah, so we opened the vampire horde, and this
Oh,
we
what
were
did we do?
going
I heard that too.
horde. Did I say
Horde.
horde?
Something's on your mind, Jeff.
And then we were going to the spooky.
Damn, new girl at
lands.
work.
Were we looking for Garland Dickbutt with who has the ring?
So Garland Brighthand is in a totally different city. He is in Brightopolis.
Yes.
And that is by... Ooh, my throat just made a... Did you hear that? What the fuck was that? I was talking and it was like another creature just spoke. So you did hear from the soldier that you freed from the prison, Sam Stryker, that Garland Brighthand's incredibly powerful. He's very, very strong, and that you would probably want to really ante up before you went over there and really planned what you're gonna do.
And you get your gun.
Wasn't there also in like I forget the name, the Blighted Lands or something that you
So-
two had mutual
The
interest?
wild,
The Wild
whatever.
Wastes.
Wild Wastes. I was gonna say Wild Woods. I have an interest, but out of character, I don't mind setting that aside. I think that if we keep doing what we're doing, stuff will happen, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. It's fine.
Well, I'm just saying, I feel like that's like the next main place we have.
Well, I don't think so, because I think we were talking a lot about last
Bright
session,
Guard.
the main big city, and
Guard.
getting into that, and getting as many people as possible for that. I don't think going to the Wild Wastes we would be able to get more people. I think going to the Wild Wastes would be more of a side quest than a subsection of a main quest.
It's like a companion quest.
Yeah,
like it's something
exactly.
for you specifically.
If
Yeah.
Alex can't
Ooh,
play one,
companion though.
I'm the companion. It's me. You give me
Yeah.
rings and I get +5 approval.
So then-
Every time you guys
Dragon
go to the Shadowfell, it's an Esther companion quest, essentially. Like, it's not
I'm
really
going
for
back there
anybody
like
else.
right now.
The what?
I'm going back there like right
Would
now.
you like to?
No.
There's something waiting for you.
So do
Oh.
we think?
No, there's not. I don't.
Never mind.
I guess like both in and out of game, do we want to make Brightopolis our
Yes.
next target?
In and out of the game? Why not just in game?
And is that forward along the path from where we were going with the whole Vampiria?
No, so Vampiria was up.
Yes.
North. Now they're coming down into the country, and that's in your direction. You're at Valnar right now.
Yeah.
Brightopolis is basically to your left.
Oh, okay.
Like if you're looking at a map of it, which I have it in here, but
It was like in the games, like until you were a certain level, it made no sense to. It's like we're on Victory Road in Pokemans. It was just there on the left side of the map.
Last time too.
Did I?
yeah, what is with you and Pokemon?
I don't like Pokemon.
Mr. Warren.
New drag name right there. Mr.
Misdirection.
Mr. Warren.
Misdirection, I like that.
So this is like
I'm gonna use
Valnar
that.
right here, and then Brightopolis is over here.
Okay, I'm sorry. Do that again. I'm a dumb thought.
That's Valnar.
That's where we no.
That's where you are right
Yes.
now. This is the tree where you like to chill and hang out.
All right.
This is Valnar.
Uh-huh.
This is where you were at Dawn's Hold.
That's the one we just riggedy wrecked,
It
right?
just
Where's the
fucking
hole?
destroyed it.
Uh-huh.
This is where what? This is where
It's not an
the
up-to-date map.
I never finished this map because like we're almost done the
Just
campaign.
been-
Yeah, yeah. No, I get you.
And then Brightopolis is over here.
What are
Okay,
those
so
mountains
zoom-
that
Instead of
separate
green,
us?
it's
Zoom all the way out.
Right there.
A little bit in. Thank you. I'm sorry.
That's the
I can't
kingdom.
see shit.
That's the kingdom down there. Erangol.
Okay, but this is where the king
That's where the wizard is. The king's down here.
wizard.
That's Garland Brighthand is the wizard that he
With
wants
the
to
ring
kill.
that he wants to kill.
He's over
So
there.
we could
Past the Valley of Erangol into.
we could pop over to the right hand and then go down to.
Yeah,
Kill
I
the
don't
king.
think Bright Hand's gonna be popping over though. I feel like we're gonna have to do it. And, that's okay, but that's one step at a time. Brightopolis is our next Dawn's Hold.
Essentially.
Our next
yes.
Valnar.
So weird. Sorry.
What's weird, Headhunter?
I feel like I'm gonna derail it if I say it.
Say
What?
it.
To get my lab results from LabCorp, it asked me
Say yours.
what streets are association with you, and it was all like Sabrina's location.
Who's
And-
Sabrina?
And it at first I was like, no, none of this relates to me. And they're like,
This
is
we
in
can't,
character,
we
by
can't
the
get
way.
you your results. And I'm like, okay, fine, I'll answer truthfully. And I put all her information. It's like, there you go, you're in.
I could claim you as someone living here for what was it? My auto insurance. It was
Uh-huh.
like, who else is associated with this car?
And it
Alex
said my name.
and
How
Roseanne.
weird!
I was like,
That's-
Yes.
when have we ever done anything legally?
We've done much illegally though.
I thought that
We-
was in game. I'm sorry. I thought he was like looking at a stat or something.
He told me to do it. It wasn't my fault.
It wasn't game. He was talking about his lab course stuff in game.
So, yes, I guess let's stick around in Valnar, but then we're going to Brightopolis. Should we? We tried resurrecting the big guy in the tree, and that didn't work.
That's right. We also need to try to get Mr. Marbles back. That is
That-
the only
that is
companion
a
quest
side
I'm interested in right now. Fuck my own. Let's go get Mr. Marbles.
Go talk to Arthur.
That's not a bad
Are you
idea.
there, Astrid?
No.
You're not? Where are you?
Go
Don't
for
do it!
No.
Don't scream!
No yelling.
Don't scream!
Look,
You're
his
gonna do it-
collar's so high up.
He's gonna do it again.
Maddox. Leave it alone.
Come here, boogie boogie! Come here, boogie boogie!
Baby boy.
Hey, sweet face!
Boy of baby.
Cover your little ears. So, Astrid, you simply walk away?
Yeah.
Alright, Astrid just walks.
Okay,
Just
bye.
walks away. I feel like you say that one thing. Go talk to Arthur, and you just walk away. So Astrid just wanders off into the city.
As she's wont to do.
Okay.
Come along.
Yeah, let me rub my magic cell
Gone.
phone and call Arthur.
Yes.
Arthur, we are back in town, as you are aware.
Yes.
Blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
That's what you say.
At some point, I had obtained a staff of the serpent. Are you familiar?
Yes, I believe it is something often carried by Drow.
Well, it enabled me to summon a tree blight, which I used frequently in our endeavors, and
Really? That is not a common use of that staff.
no, it was different than the usual staff of the serpent. But either way, when we destroyed a
Hello.
magic weapon recently, the tree blight was stuck, summoned, and died, and it withered the staff of the serpent. Do you have any idea how we could repair a magic item like that?
There are a few people who could do such a thing. There were a good amount of refugees, dwarven refugees, that have been making their way here to Valnar from Holy Stone Mine. You may want to look upon their population to see if you can find a smithy who may be skilled enough to work in that way. They are in currently the large tenement housing. I, of course, allow them into the city freely, as is the city's sort of ideology from before my time, but they will be brought into the fold. But for now, they are still just dwarves, scared and living there. But if you offer them coin, I'm sure they will help you.
Okay. We will look into that. Has anything else been happening in town? I know we touched base when we returned, but...
Things have been going swimmingly. I have taken over the entirety of Valnar's military, many of the political figures. I am slowly trying to turn the people away from the church, though that is a tough nut to crack. I would really need the fall of Erangel and the kings, and the king himself.
What are you grumpy about? What are you grumpy? Oh, pat you with my feet. Oh boy.
But for now, I am slowly corrupting this city from the inside out.
Very good.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
Do you clap?
Actually, could you...
And you hang up.
Oh,
And then you... Well, what is Arthur's ringtone?
Oh, I forgot. It was something. Oh, shoes. That's what it was. Shoes.
Shoes. Shoes.
Hello.
Mavikos,
Yes.
your mother has been in touch with me.
Oh.
She has been adamant about trying to be in touch with you, so I have been blocking her calls because she is being unreasonable. She is requesting something strange. Would you like to speak to her?
I'm next to you, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Do you hear any of this?
Do I?
Roll perception.
Roll perception.
Sorry.
Listen, you. My job.
13.
What?
It'd be 13 passive.
Yeah, you could make out some of it. You make out Mother Relentless. And you're like, well, this is about Mav's mommy.
Mommy Navicus. Mommy Coilbone.
I can give her the code to your callstone if you'd like.
Yeah.
All right.
Do that.
Good luck.
And he hangs up.
What was that about?
It's my mom trying to get in touch with me.
Have you spoken to her since we were exiled?
No.
Do you want to speak to her?
Why wouldn't I? She's my mom. She's great.
Can't relate. Okay,
You want some ice cream?
let's get some ice cream.
So you guys are getting ice cream. Headhunter, is there anything that you particularly want to do, or are you going with them?
Well, since my guns are being made,
Mm-hmm.
who's that person who knew stuff about Bright Hand?
Sam Stryker, the soldier.
Alright, I'm gonna go find her.
Oh, she's back at the tree.
I'll go fucking eat ice cream.
Do you want to go
there's a
through?
portal.
Do you
You
want to go
just
through the
pop in.
teleporter and go back to the tree? That's what I'm saying. You just can't. Do
I didn't know the
anything.
teleporter's right there.
Yeah.
It's right in Winans' shop. You can get in there.
You can go in and out.
Okay, I'll go in and out.
All right, you. And you're back at the tree, right at the pool.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the only person left in the pool is Clyde Fowler, the nasty mercenary, who's just sort of doing backstrokes in it and and just completely butt naked. But he is still wearing the face of somebody else.
I'm gonna ask him where everyone went.
Upstairs, man.
Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs.
And he just sinks into it. So you ride the elevator, Constitution saving throw. Do it in.
That's in that one.
That's what you get.
You die.
Plus 12.
You drown.
Nope, not one. So you arrive at the top. Ding! And you walk into the ruins of Elmira, now hardly even recognizable now. It looks like it is just hives for bugs and hives for bugs and like
Machines
nests
for
for
pigs.
goblins and machines for pigs, and it's terrible. And you can see goblins kind of riding different bugs, and they're training with each other. They're hanging out. There's the downed helicopter that was turned into sort of like a small shop by one of the. Can you get your feet? There you go. Jesus. Well, don't come back. He turns one of the downed helicopters into like a little shop, like a food, I think it was like an ammo store. I can't remember. So they're all over the place, and you can see what appears to be Sam Stryker as she is cleaning like a few weapons, and you see some goblins bringing her like other ones, and she's like. And she seems to be taking apart some like older rifles and taking out the parts that she needs and like making a better one out of like cleaner parts and not damaged parts of a gun. She seems to be building a reliable weapon.
Like John Wick.
Kind of, yeah, taking apart parts from these shitty ones and then letting the goblins have the shitty ones, but she's taking the better shit for herself.
I'm gonna go up and ask for any like information about that Bright Hand guy.
What was your name again?
I'm trying to think what name to give her. Headhunter.
Headhunter, huh? I've heard about you. And she just keeps cleaning the gun. You were, not quite an assassin. You were, you were just sort of a killer, huh?
Assassin.
Listen to that tail.
Assassin?
He's gonna find it.
Well, I'll tell you what. He's a hard target for a few reasons. Not only is he an accomplished wizard, which, as you know, brings its own pains in the ass,
Damn wizards.
but he also has whatever the fuck these champions have, some sort of blessing from their god. Makes him special. Garland's no different. I mean, he can cast spells faster than normal people should be able to.
You hear that?
More often.
He's broken.
You just
broken
say
character
out loud to nothing.
into the radio. Broken character.
I would say if there's some sort of like normal statistics that go with being a wizard, he goes above and beyond them. And this guy's pretty nasty. And the problem is he's smart too.
Whoever's controlling him is really
Bad deal.
handsome.
You're not here. He's smart, meaning you probably won't even end up in like a fight with him. He's got traps. He's got things. He's contingencies for his contingency plans.
Where does he hide out?
And usually, always in his factory, as far as I know. That's where I did see him. But when it comes to wizards, who knows? Maybe I was seeing an illusion. I don't fucking know.
What's his weakness?
I mean,
How close did you get to him?
actually, she looks at the veins in your arm. Is that radiation?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll probably do it.
Yeah, well.
I had about 3 rad grenades, and I used them all, scrapping with them, and it hurt him, but, you know, I was by myself, but you with your team, you might be able to really pull it off.
What if they don't have radiation? How else can we hurt them?
Well, they're magic, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, you can still fight him, you can still hurt him. He's just gonna be a bitch to bring down, that's all. Not to mention, I honestly think the best way to him and to that power source is
Shutting down
his
the factories?
factory. Well, you gotta shut down the 5 power plants, the 4 power plants around the factory that power the whole city.
And then he'll pop up in his factory?
I think he's already in there. I don't think he really ever leaves.
So why don't we just go to the factory?
Because getting in is almost impossible.
Oh, okay.
You'll be Swiss cheesed before you even get anywhere near it. But if you bring down the power plants, you bring down the defenses, and then you have access.
Then you bring down the roof.
Poofer.
Oh, he's getting more toys.
Why are you like this?
He's just getting his toys because
He's getting
You just
wants
want to
to
get
hang
all
out
of them
with us.
out.
He doesn't-
About you.
He doesn't know how
If
to
it's a
hang out.
soft toy, I don't care.
Let's get a hard toy going.
He had.
I had to hide
It's a
it.
squeaking toy. Fuck you, Jeff.
I didn't.
You're so sweet.
I hate everything.
They're just staring at you.
Just
He
puncture
was-
the squeaker.
Tell us about it, baby.
He's growling at you? Why?
He wants her to play.
Yeah.
He's growling at a man.
So, is
He's
there
just
any
talking.
other information the DM may want to give his players about attacking this boss?
that Striker would know?
Yeah.
Yeah. He makes things. He's an inventor. So odds are he might have some technology that
Trinkets? Widgets?
magical items. Yeah, sure, probably, definitely. I know he's got a really powerful ring that does like ice shit, but he also he's got like weird inventions,
Like butt stuff?
like probably weapons that will shoot you while he's fighting you.
Like
It's
guns?
like Willy Wonka's Lockheed Martin factory.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Sounds like he has a fortress.
Okay. So he has ice, magic, and guns.
Basically,
And he's only slightly weak to radiation. And we have 4 power plants we have to explode before we get to him.
I would before you get in, which means he knows you're coming when you do it. But
Unless we make it look like an accident.
sure, all
Stop
four
talking to us.
of his power plants go down at once, and he just assumes it was an
We
accident.
could get a flock of birds that go into the turbines by accident.
That he would assume that was magic.
Not do it magically though. I'll bait them with food so that he doesn't sense magic. I'll hold crumbs everywhere.
So that a man holding crumbs everywhere. Breaking
I'll dress like a homeless man
In 4 places at
and
once.
scream.
Okay. Here's what I'm
I'll
gonna
get
tell
3
you.
other homeless men to
Here's what I'm
help
gonna
me.
tell you. Stock up on radiation.
I'm
before
already
you go in.
stocked full of it.
Well, then I would make sure that you. Are
This
up
gun's
close
leaking
and-
radiation.
I'd make sure that you're up close and personal when you're fighting him. Then
I always
you
get
should
up
be
close and
front line
personal.
against this guy.
I'm gonna bear hug him and squeeze my good juices all over his face.
Okay. Well, that's a bit much.
Are you gonna help us?
Yeah, I need to get that power source.
Awesome. What power source?
So, Garland Brighthand's whole thing is that he was able to make renewable energy.
I thought his whole thing was having a bright hand.
No, that's just his last name.
What's that? Polish?
Yep. So, my job, my Empress sent me to make sure that I find out what this magical source is, and if possible, bring it back to the Thryken Empire, and that's what I intend to do.
Let's do it!
Alright. I assume you guys had no real use for this power source, and even if you did, I'm sure we could come to some sort of arrangement.
If they did, they'd probably kill you, but I don't need it.
Yeah, probably. They seem pretty awful.
They are terrible.
Well, then maybe I can make sure that I get that power source before they do.
Well, don't leave without saying goodbye.
Never.
Okay, no, someone else's turn.
Okay.
That was good though. It's just you're there by yourself.
So you two are getting ice cream. Just it's you like and Esther just like what flavor does Esther eat?
Vanilla.
Yep, I imagine. What flavor? Just all of them. All the different
Yeah,
flavors?
honestly,
Yeah.
probably as high as he could get it stacked up.
I have a sensible single scoop of vanilla in a plain cone.
This is good enough.
Sprinkles and shit all over Mabs. Like, he wants
Rolled
it
in
all.
candy.
As you are voraciously eating this ice cream, you do hear the callstone go off.
Is it dial-up? It's just the generic, like, ringtone is dial-up. Hello.
Navicus, my little boy.
Hello, mother.
Touch me in.
Navicus, I know that you're on the material plane, and that you are in and amongst the mortal population. I was wondering if you could help your dear mother with something.
What happened to you turning down my offers before?
Well, this isn't so much you doing a job for me or eradicating people. It's something simple. Has nothing to do with my standing in hell and has nothing to do with power grabbing. It just has everything to do with my spare time. The tedium of sitting around the house or watching my prisoners be tortured. I need you to acquire a few items for me.
What's in it for me?
A mother's love. Not good enough?
You know, you and I both know that hell doesn't run on a mother's love. What do I get out of this deal?
What do you want from me?
What were you expecting to give me? I mean, you didn't really expect to call me in and just to do what you wanted, right?
How
You're
about
smarter
this?
than that.
You do this for me, something I normally cannot do. You do this for me, and I see what I can do about getting you return rights. Not regularly, but perhaps once a year or once every few years. I would assume that the new regime, the ones who replaced Titivilis, Dissipator himself, maybe they could agree to, I don't know, once every decade you could return. I think I could swing that. If it's something that you'd be interested in.
Well, it depends. What do you need me to get for you?
It's very simple, really. I need a few items. They are books, tomes. And if you have access to any large cities, or human cities more particularly, you should be able to find these tomes with relative ease.
When you say relative ease, is that relative ease for you or relative ease for me?
Oh, you. It would be much harder for me to go there. I'm a giant bat. But it would be a little bit easier for you.
Send me the list of the books. I'll look them over with someone who knows this area better, and I'll call you back with my answer.
Very well. Stay in touch, why don't you?
Crap.
In the middle of her speaking. I like it. Okay.
So I thought you loved her.
Oh, I do love her. She's like the most important person in my life. Is that not how you talk to your mother? Is that not how mortals do things?
It sounds like you're like negotiating hostages.
Oh, that's just hell, baby.
Okay. I resume my single scoop of vanilla.
Okay. I have to fix it because it's not coming through very well on here.
You're good.
You're gonna start bleeding.
Okay, so, Esther.
Not this time.
Look how nice it is over there. Let's go. Look how nice it is.
Not this time.
I'm listening.
Is the blanket over there?
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be interested.
Hold on, I gotta put these in things. Esther, was there any particular way that you were going to start your search?
My
You
search.
kind of have the for any dwarves that might be able to fix an enchanted item.
Oh, okay,
You know
yeah,
that
if we're
they're
doing that.
where they seem to like be. Like the sort of tenement housing that the city set up because this is the city for beggars.
Yeah, maybe I'll dress up as a dwarf.
Okay, I'm gonna send you the list.
Okay,
The quotations are the titles of the book, and
Okay.
what's the blurbs underneath them are the descriptions.
got it.
Oh wait, no, we can do this a little bit more evil.
Enjoy.
Evil.
What do you need me to do?
Let's dress up as humans.
Buddy.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, you're so sweet.
We'll dress up as humans in like plain, not suits, but like think of like what
Oh my god.
like Lord Baelish would wear, like just like those flat.
Like nobleman's clothes?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna dress up like what?
She just is reading the list right now
Oh.
of books.
Mav is making this same like.
What's wrong, Mav?
You're explaining your detailed plan. Mav has his head in his hands.
Who's that boy? Who's that
We're gonna go eviscerate some dwarves,
That was my fault.
and then you're gonna help me find these books.
We're not gonna eviscerate.
We're gonna.
dwarves.
I'm gonna kill some dwarves because this is. I don't need to think about this. I need to think about everything.
we're gonna
but
dress up
this
as-
now.
We're gonna dress up as noblemen.
It's hell. She's evil.
We're gonna dress up as noblemen, doing
How long did you spend
refugee
thinking about
intake.
Like an afternoon at work.
Boy, Evan, what are you doing? Don't worry about it.
Please
Sorry.
don't ask me.
I'm sorry.
My
y'all.
coworker did ask me, and I told them. they're like weird. I'm like, yeah.
Welcome to D&D.
We're gonna dress up as noblemen, doing refugee intake on behalf of Valnar, and we're gonna sort out which of the dwarves know magic. We'll get them to fix Staff of the Serpent, and then you can take care of them if you want. We'll be on our way. But we just need to get them to fix it, or see if anyone knows how to fix it.
Okay. Can I be a lady?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Do you know what he's doing? He's seeing that we're not interested in any of the toys that he's playing with, so he's pulling out every single one until he finds one that will play with him.
Look, I will play. I can't though. I'm DMing. Amanda, play.
I was, but then I stopped.
Well, then we all know whose fault it is that his heart's broken. We all know
He's
why.
literally picking every toy out.
I told you.
Why don't they like my stuff?
I like my stuff.
So, you
I
guys
think it's
dress
fine.
in nobleman's clothes.
Yes.
Noblewoman's. Mav wants to be fancy today.
Okay, so Mav is in a beautiful dress. Again, the face is kind of hidden from the people. They don't see a hideous tiefling. Do they see a human?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, you have your hat of disguise and you can just do it, right?
Yeah, both of
Okay.
us are.
So, you guys walk out of like the clothes, or not really, because you can just change the way you look. So you just look fancy as fuck, and start strolling down to sort of the tenement housing. You see that this area, it kind of reminds you of when you recently destroyed the Elven city, and all of the elves were flooding into Valnar. Now it's a ton of dwarves flooding into Valnar, and it seems that there are issues.
We
There are
did
now
that.
like issues with overcrowding. They're trying to figure out where to house everybody. There are some dwarves like in the streets, and this is the city for beggars. The whole point is that there are no homeless, and right now you have flooded the city so badly
There
with
are
refugees. The whole city is starting to like feel this.
We didn't do
But they
that.
are desperately trying to help them, and there does seem to be like people coming around pretty regularly to help them, give them food and appropriate kinds of temporary shelters. So the city's doing its best to try to help them and protect them. But it's just like a mess here, you know what I mean? But it does seem to be like there is a table that is set up that has like two long lines of dwarves in front of it, and it's a line for them to get registered for housing. And the people are like trying to talk to them and deal with them, and dwarves are, dwarves can be stubborn on the best of days, so it's a little rough.
What is the name of the Arthur's front as the mayor? Is there still a mayor in town?
Yes, he is. I believe it was Jane.
Yeah, the underboss.
Yes, I'd have to look up my Valnar city again.
Yeah, her name's Jane.
Yeah,
Okay.
So Jane.
I didn't know if that
The
that
mayor.
changed
If you just want to say the mayor, like they'll.
Okay.
You know what I mean? For right now, until I can find the. I have so much shit in my Google Docs. So but yeah.
So
Maddox, why?
I guess I'll go towards like the middle of the line for the intake, and I'll announce, on behalf of the mayor, we are looking for candidates who possess both smithing skills and arcane knowledge. They will be given
Jane Verger.
They'll take priority for housing due to the public need of these skills. And
So-
just start like repeating that sort of stuff.
So those
through the
with
whole-
magic capability.
Yes.
Come talk to us.
You see, like, some of the dwarves, like, oh, what is that all about? You can't just do that. And, like, some of them are getting all fucking pissed off. That's discrimination. And, like, some of them are like, oh, this is ridiculous. Because they're dwarves. Rabble. And this is starting to create sort of a hubbubbub. But some people are like, I've got magic.
It will only help facilitate the further creation of newer dwellings. What do dwarfs live in? Houses.
Why do
You say
that
this.
like they're
You
not-
say this to Mav under your breath, like.
This will help further facilitate
Caves?
the quick
Dens?
construction of new dwellings for the large influx of refugees. Is kind of a bad word for of visitors to our fair city.
Visitors? We're refugees!
Refugees!
We're refugees! You can't just say we're visitors!
You're not very good at
It
this,
takes
are you?
everything in my being to not use the disintegrate on
you
them.
see him disintegrating and everyone panicking, and then it's you. But a couple of them stuff. I can do magic. It's mild, but I can do it. And another one, like a dwarven woman holding what appears to be a like a long, it's almost like a fire poker in her hand. But you can see it has like small runes on it. It's like I can do magic as well. And they're starting to get a few, and like the word is starting to spread. Where do we meet you?
We're into behind Winans widgets.
Behind a store?
How far away is
In
it?
an alleyway?
No. I'll fix it. How far away is Winans from this? Or we can just do.
Pretty far.
Pretty far?
Pretty far. Like
Let
a different
me
district of the city.
See.
Get me a school bus.
Wait, what?
Get me a school bus.
What is that?
Can you talk? Can you entertain these people while I guess get us
Sure.
a vehicle?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Then they all look to you.
Keyless.
Ski-o-bus. What is that? I am from a land where meat is the trucks.
Just totally lost on it. I am gonna roll persuasion.
Okay.
This is getting out of hand. Because it's gonna get worse when I go to my court.
Persuade them to continue to talk to me. Just trying to be classy, like, listen, we're working on it. I'm sorry, I know, but here's what's going on in the government. And I'm just trying to bullshit and keep their attention, but not really get to anything.
Okay. That's probably more performance. Because you are trying to sort of
Why not?
act the part
Why
out of a
not?
big
Why not?
crowd.
Not 19 plus 5.
Yeah, okay, so you're actually doing very well. A lot of them are just like, she's pretty. Because you're wearing like a big pretty dress, like, oh, she must know what she's talking about, you're in fancy clothes. But also they're dwarves, so like, you know. And they're, as you're talking to them, more, it's giving you time where more magic ones are starting to show up. There are not a lot. Magic is very kind of rare among dwarves, and it seems like most of them look like they were in the business of like smithing or something of that nature. Now, a lot of them may not have their tools because, but here they are.
Go get
So,
your skill.
What are you doing, Esther?
I'm dipping into an alleyway and going through the streets looking for a school bus.
Okay,
Or a normal bus.
You're. I would say you see a normal bus before you see a school bus, and it just pulled over and stopped, and there's some people getting onto it. Do you want to get on with them?
I want to call Winan.
Okay, you do so.
Winan, I need you to set up.
Who is this?
It's Astrid.
Who got this number?
I need you to set up a desk in a folding table outside of the store, and get just stacks of like papers and make it look like a I don't know, like a intake at a reception.
Absolutely, it will be done.
And clear out any available space in in your building.
In the Cold Steel or in my old building?
In your own building.
Oh shit! All right. Yeah,
We'll take care of it.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Why is this? Huh. Looks tilted. Okay, so you hang up the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get on that bus?
Yes. How many people are on this bus?
Okay, so there's probably about 10 people on the bus.
Not a bad amount to kill.
And the driver. So he opens it up, kind of a large, portly man. All right, hold on. 4 copper.
I give him the money.
And you get in the back of the bus. You see as you enter the bus, so you look at what you got. And so I said 10 people.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh-oh, this pen is dying. Oh no!
Do you want one of mine?
No, I just reawakened it. Okay, so you have 2 elderly couple. I do this just in case you're 3 like I would say like middle school age kids. 1 eerily like happily smiling man.
Like you do.
Looks like he was maybe re-educated. You've definitely seen that before. Like he's just joyful of where he's at. An arguing couple. 1 very extremely old man staring out the window longingly. And 1 young person.
Like
Who
young adult or?
Yep, and you can see at first they look like average, like they're just a kid, but they have their hand like this and they have dark fingernails. So their fingernails are painted black, and it looks like they have like maybe some tattooing going on underneath their clothes, but they're just kind of sitting there staring.
I want to
calmly out the window.
Cantrip send message to the goth kid. I want to say I'm with Astrid. Play along.
And he looks, and then he.
Why do you assume that this goth kid is one of hers?
Because I know.
And he just very calmly breathes out.
Does she control all the goth kids in the city?
Pretty much.
Okay then.
That's a whole thing.
It was a calculated guess,
It's
to
a
be
whole
fair,
thing. It was a risky guess. So.
Okay, I want to also... And the bus is moving now?
Yes, it is now Esther on the bus with everyone else. It's gonna be its own horror movie. I feel like you're gonna the thing all of them until they all kill each other. Something like it's ominous.
I want to cast minor illusion on the hood of the bus that there's fire.
Oh, okay. See, and the guy goes, "Oh, what the hell?" And he grabs a fire extinguisher and goes out. And some of the people are like, "Oh!" And he goes, "Don't come out this way! Don't come out this way!" And he pops open the back of the bus.
Okay.
And so some people start to leave.
Okay.
And he goes out. Shh, shh,
Make the fire get bigger.
Oh dear God! It's fueling it! It's fueling it! And people, it's now getting a big crowd of people who are like, "What the fuck?" As he's like, absolutely panicking. And the goth kid goes,
You can leave if you want. Who's still on the bus?
The goth kid and the extremely old man who's staring out the window, and now he's staring at the fire.
Get him off the bus, but you can stay if you want.
Come come on, Gramps, we gotta get out of here. And he goes over to grab the old man, and he grabs the old man, and the old man's arm lifts up, and the old man, quick as fuck, whips his hand around and bends the kid's wrist, like goosenecking it. And the kid's like, and he goes, don't, and just lets go. And the kid's like,
I guess let him.
Let him what?
You have a piece? We need this bus clean.
well, I can... And you see him it looks like he has a fucking earpiece. Yeah. I have to go. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And he turns away and does other business. Something else. And the old man is now staring at the hood of the car and looking at you. Aren't you gonna leave?
What are you doing here?
Waiting
For what?
for everyone to get off the bus.
But for why?
I want to just detect thoughts.
There's at least
On
5
him?
in your
Yeah.
area.
Does he have to roll to save?
Wisdom 19.
Oops. It's a natural 1. So as you pry into his thoughts, and as you do,
His nose bleeds.
you jump in and you hear, so tired of this shit. People thinking they're clever. Fucking mages. Just get off the bus so I can go to the fucking library. I don't want to break your fucking neck today.
I'll take you to the library.
Get out of my head.
I'll take you to the library. Just give me a second. I would go to the front of the bus. And what's the bus driver doing?
As he's absolutely panicking, more bus! And screaming to the sky.
Shit. Cast a cantrip
We're
fireball
gonna
and close the
die!
door to the bus.
You
want
want to capture what?
I would cantrip firebolt him and then just drive away.
Woe is me for my...
Nothing bad ever happens when we split
And there's
up.
just a smoking hole in his
Oh,
chest.
shit.
As he,
I want him to
as
light
he-
on fire. No.
and
No.
everyone,
No. Wait.
He's like level 1.
you blasted a hole in his chest. You firebolted a random portly man. You put a fucking hole through his chest. He's got like 3 health points. So you
Drive the
annihilate him.
bus.
And you start driving the bus. Everyone's panicking and screaming. And the old man goes, well, all right. And he stands up and begins to walk to the front of the bus. Come on.
To me?
Yeah.
What do you want? I want to looking him in the mirror.
As you see him like approaching calmly, like through the seats, and he goes, I saw you kill him. Come on, you gotta go to jail now.
I want to.
Unless you got a good fucking reason.
I want to slowly keep accelerating. I want to say it was for public security.
Public security, huh? Roll, what is it when you're lying? Deception?
Deception, intimidation, persuasion.
Deception.
Is deception a roll?
Yes.
Yeah. Haven't rolled that in forever. We haven't done roll, like...
15.
15? So what are you, for, like, the new government that's in charge?
We're processing refugees, and we needed something in the spur of the moment.
He's still getting closer, but he stops at, like, the front seat and then sits in it, like, and, like, kind of cracks his back. So what is this now, like a secret assassination squad?
No, we just needed to move about a dozen or so dwarves away from the main intake.
Well, why'd you kill that guy?
Some are more disposable than others. I'm impatient. The new regime is also hasty. Driving a fucking bus.
Well, you gonna kill any more people today?
I don't plan to.
Alright.
Just drop me off at the library. Good.
Okay.
This is the most comical fucking thing. You killed the bus driver, but you're still driving this asshole to the library.
Do I know where the library is?
This looks like it.
I would say probably not. You have literally never been there, so he seems to know where it is.
Where is the library?
Make a right now.
You said this is an old guy?
Extremely elderly
It reminds
man.
me of what's his face from Breaking Bad.
Mike?
Walter
Yeah.
White.
He has like he's hunched over. Now like you see him kind of sitting there, his like back is, you know, sometimes their backs get big, like their spines out. And he's got like kind of muscular sort of arms, but he's definitely old, and he's just completely bald at the top of his head.
It's like
sort
Mike
of
Urban Trout and up.
just a miserable face. And as you drive around, he gives you directions until he goes, "Stop here," and you. All right, and walks over, and then begins to walk out. Here you go, and drops in the tip, like the tip box, a copper.
Thank you.
Yeah.
A candy wrapper. A cough drop.
Werther's
not money.
original.
And as he makes his way down, slowly down the steps, he stops and he turns around and he goes, "Not a lot of them like you out here. Times are changing. This city's just the start. But things like you, and I don't mean no offense, but they're gonna bring a lot
Boy, he
of
is
hell.
taking up your time, huh?
They're gonna bring a lot of hell and a lot of death before it's all through. But that's none of my business. Good luck with it." And he begins to walk off into the library.
Close the door. And then I'll get on the comm to Matt. Oh, alright, I got a school bus. I got a bus. I'm coming back.
It is all right, everyone. He has obtained a boost to bring us to where we need to be.
What the hell's going on? They're just so fucking confused.
It was like 15 minutes later.
There seems to be only about 10.
Okay.
10 in total that have arrived who are magic users. Some of them have like a random item, like a hammer or something, and some of them have, like one person just has like tongs, but they don't seem to have much of their
Tongs?
equipment as they had to just abandon their shit. They also seem like they've been working here in the city because they can probably make a good living. So, you're well on your way to that.
I have an idea for once we get there too.
All right, Alex, did you want to come back to the group and help them, or
He's in
did
the
you want to
jacuzzi.
talk to any more of the people or prisoners that you got? You do see that Greg, the giant froghemoth, is currently catching the heads of people that goblins are throwing in the air. He is with his tongue and eating them, and the goblins are like, "Ah!" and like panicking with joy.
There's no one else who would know anything about the Bright Hand, right?
No, I don't think any of the other prisoners fought him particularly.
Okay. And what about the other people we got out of like the maximum security area?
So, what you do know is that within this city, after just talking to some of the goblins that, because you speak goblin, the Slod, the horrible abomination monster that was living in the gymnasium and throwing heads at the thing, is currently down in the forest just hunting. The Mind Flayer that you guys freed is currently staying in the Elder's Tower, where Astrid usually likes to sleep. Oops. And she has like her own protectorate of guard of completely naked dwarves who are covered in blood.
Like you do.
Like you do.
Luis
and,
Guzman, he controls ice and electricity, or
Just ice. But he's around too. He is at the bar that you like to go to.
I'm just gonna try to recruit as many of them as I can to come with us to the Bright Guard.
Granopolis?
Yeah.
Okay, who do you want to talk to first?
Luis Guzman.
Okay, so you walk into the bar and the Vine Blight it gives him a drink, and he, "Thanks, man," and like starts drinking it. his completely naked self just sitting there, drinking.
Hey man,
Hey,
you interested in
what's going on?
interested in a job?
It depends on what kind of job.
We're gonna go to Brightopolis and kill the Bright Hand. And I heard he's into some cold stuff, and I know you're into some cold stuff, so maybe you guys could have some cool wizard battles with ice and stuff.
You gonna go for Bright Hand soon?
He's my next target.
I need to be there. I have to see that man die.
Excellent.
He's the reason. Well, part of the reason that I lost. I fought him before.
And how did you lose?
Well, let me tell you a tale.
About how?
My life got flipped and upside down. Beetle, give me a minute. Oh my goodness, I've been all over the place right now today.
Boy. He's a big rockhead.
So, Garland is very dangerous and very powerful. He knows potent spells and can cast real fast. Faster than I've ever seen in normal ways. Counter spells had difficulty working on him.
You hear that?
Seemed...
What?
Counter spells have difficulty working on it.
Like, I thought it was like a neighbor or mice or something.
And even when I threw a sphere of anti-magic at him, he somehow was able to cast lower level spells still. So it's like these things can work on him, but less than they usually work on other people. Which is fucking weird. I don't like that.
So
There's a big thing about it. When I was fighting him, and I remember that fight very well, I froze his body, and I shattered it into pieces. But after the king ran his sword through my chest, and I awoke in that prison,
how was the king doing there?
there standing on the other side of the glass was Garland, wearing my ring. And he looked younger somehow. You don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
No, I don't.
Will you stop crushing your toy box? You're my sweet boy. But you are just crushing your toy box, and that's all you're doing.
Oh shit.
What did I do?
So you think?
Oh, all the champions were there. They all fought me.
So if we get a big enough group, you think we can take this guy out?
Alone? Yes, I do. But I think that I should be there to help you. Because he's definitely gonna have tricks up his sleeve. Like I said, I killed him. And somehow he came back. What the fuck is that?
What kind of tricks does he use?
Magic shit, wizard shit.
Just
I don't know. I'm not a fucking wizard. I don't know.
All right, so you're in.
Hmm?
You're in, and you're gonna what? You want the ring from this? Your ring back?
I want his head.
That's fine. I'm pretty good at taking those things off bodies.
What are we, some sort of suicide squad?
I hate this.
I'm gonna go to the next squad member.
Okay, the Mind Flayer.
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
god, I don't like talking to this one.
This is the one I don't like.
Okay. So, let me get her
You've done this yourself.
name. What the heck?
TV. Jeff's TV's on.
Ah, here we go. Okay, so you go to Magdalen. That's her name.
Magnolia.
The first the dwarven guards stop you from getting like towards this tower, and then you see them like, and they both move out of the way, and you make your way up the stairs.
What are you doing?
You stuck back there?
And you make
He's
your
just
way,
wagging his tail. I see his little
Yeah,
body.
his
like,
tail going a mile a minute right now.
and you make your way up to here. You make your way up to the tower where she is simply sitting. What do you want? She is simply sitting upon a new bed that she has had constructed, and she is now beginning to redecorate the otherwise
not
demolished
stuck.
Elder's Tower that Astrid just slept in, like in its destroyed state. The Mind Flayer is fixing it, making it elegant. And she is sitting on the bed, lounging, and just, can I help you?
Yes, we have a target that we could use your help taking out.
Do you?
I do.
Maddox, stop.
And tell me, and you see her,
She looks like a little
you
squid
remember
lady.
yeah, so the Mind Flayer, kind of a
Squidward?
tall, lithe body with purple skin, clawed hands, like small, sharp nails, a head that is completely bald and ends in like a tentacle, like her head is like a small octopus. And otherwise very elegant clothing now that she wears. Before she was wearing like shitty prisoner stuff. It looks like she has made clothing, and it looks like it's made of leather, and it looks freshly made, and kind of, when you look close, it looks like stitched together. So it looks like she just made this from leather of something.
It's made out of people.
And she's sitting there, and you can see that she is wearing makeup around her eyes. Where she found makeup, you're not sure, but
Oh, okay.
yeah. Is that a female one? Yeah, not as scantily clad as that. I don't know why they made a sexy one because they're horrifying squid people, but okay.
Well, that's why.
To each their own. What?
No, it's a different one in like a dress.
Oh yeah,
To
she's
each
more like in
their
a,
own.
in a dress. So
We're not gonna look at that too hard.
who is this target?
His name is Bright Hand, and he's a magical wizard
Yeah,
that
the wizard.
bested a lot of the
you
other
suck my knee?
inmates that you were locked up with.
Corlock's the betrayer.
Yes.
Goofer.
All right. Fine. You want me to kill him?
Mm-hmm.
Goofer.
I can do that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Let me know where you need me at what time, and I'd be glad to do it. But I get to keep any people I find. I want peasants.
That's hey, you do what you have to do.
All right. Good. There aren't a lot of people here. There's only those little things running around.
Yeah, and there's not much use for them.
No. All right.
So
well,
we're gonna be going to Bright Topolis within the next week,
sounds fun.
probably a week and a half. And then you get to consume the brain of this guy once the other guy's done with his head. Everyone wants this guy's head.
I don't care about eating his brain.
Oh, I thought that's what you people like to do.
It is.
Oh.
But I have no interest in his brain. It may have booby traps in it. I don't
Ew.
like that. Wizards are tricky. But there is someone I'm interested in eating. That prison that you freed us from was
Chubby boy
run
Maddox.
by a doctor and a champion, actually, Beatrice. I want Beatrice's brain. Now, Beatrice wasn't at the prison, but she may be with some of the other champions hiding out. And from what you have all done,
There's one
it
more
seems that you
champion
have
left,
been
right?
demolishing. Yes, Amanda, that is a mind flayer in disguise doing what they do. Yes, they are horrific.
Yummy.
Ooh.
They also lay the way they reproduce is by putting eggs inside of a person, and then the eggs eventually grow and like destroy everything that you are and like wear your body and turn it into a mind flayer. That's how they procreate.
They're a zygote.
Yes, they are. They are the worst.
How it feels to chew
Isn't
5
that how
gum.
humans?
How it feels to chew 5 gum is exactly that that image. So
Anyway.
Where's
I believe
Beatrice's
she's
with-
either I believe she is either hiding out with Garland Brighthand or with the king himself. But that's what I want out of this. I want Beatrice's brain.
Okay, we take out Bright Hand, and if I find Beatrice, I will give her his brain. Her brain.
Fantastic.
Brains.
Tell me, what are you doing?
I'm just here for the ride.
Here for the ride.
Well, ultimately, I want to kill the king.
Don't let her fuck you.
Oh.
Just don't.
And you have fought these champions on your own?
Yes, I've bested quite a few of them.
Really?
I
Kind
kicked,
of a big deal.
I kicked this stupid bards, broke his back, and then that crocodile ate him.
She is now standing up and like kind of elegantly approaching you in this
Like in
long,
Mars
beautiful
Attacks.
leather
They're gonna
dress.
get it all.
I destroyed this super magical priest in Huntington.
No! No!
What was the other
You
one?
killed the priest.
I cut his head off.
I imagine Alex is just
What noises
not-
did they make?
I cut his
Like
head off.
Zoidberg.
With the, I think, I think it was with a holy knife.
Alex
That
is
was
just
a while ago.
totally entranced in him telling his story. He's like,
She,
"Oh,
as
this
you're,
is
as you're
so
like, oh shit, and then I got this one. She has
This-
been approaching and is like kind of smelling around you.
Yikes.
And this stupid rogue we demolished. Yeah, he tried sneaking up on me
Ravaged.
and I ravaged him.
This is really so bad.
I decapitated Carla Lily.
I never liked her.
No, she was my first love, and then
We're
she
not
broke
here
my
to
heart, so I decapitated
stop
Oh,
her.
you poor dear. And she puts one of her clawed hands
Yeah.
on you.
This is gonna
I mean, he
happen.
made out with a sea hag.
And my ultimate,
Did he really?
and my ultimate goal is to kill the king.
Such ambition. Such a disregard for the natural order of power.
Do you want eggs?
I wanna
This is
put my
Humans
eggs
are
in
always
you.
such fascinating creatures. And what a strong body.
No.
Oh yeah, I work out a little bit.
Big strong boy.
Coursing with radiation. Hello, buddy.
What a big strong
Coursing with
boy.
radiation. How do you even stay alive?
I
Is it
don't
just
know.
through sheer will?
Honestly, I don't know.
Goodness.
Multivitamins, one a day.
I
What a
should be dead.
specimen.
I take one a day.
Tell me, with all of this fighting and destroying, you must be quite powerful.
Yeah.
Would you like to show me? And
Oh,
she
good lord.
motions towards her bed.
This is peculiar.
And she drops her dress.
Oh, that's what she meant. I think we should cut there. From me.
Okay.
Are you gonna do it?
We don't know.
That's what she meant. And then
He has rip away pants.
all of
My guns and shit
just scatters. Your cursed demon gun just
magazines and bullets.
Grenades.
My underwear lands on the demon gun right on top of the eye.
He's it's like, I wanna watch.
Don't you the carpet. You're being bad. Don't you that.
Oh man, so that's happening.
Are you a bad boy?
This is how you
Oh
get
my
eggs,
god, he
people.
looked so sad when I said that. I don't want to say that.
He's a good boy.
Okay,
He's a
so,
bad boy.
He's a good boy.
So, do you guys want to take a break there?
Yeah, we need
Let's
I need to
cut
eat
there and
something.
take
go
a
to the
five,
vomitorium.
take a 5-10 minute break.
I might need to get checked after this one.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, let's take a quick break. thing.
Do you mind if I?
I think I'm going to paint tonight.
Do it. Minis.
I'm going to cry tonight.
You want to do
Welcome back.
laundry? Oh, we need to do laundry.
That wasn't loud.
It
Alright,
doesn't need to be loud.
It doesn't.
I like that armor. It looks really cool.
Thank you. Thanks Star Wars for designing it, and me for not.
I think you
doing
did a better job than Star Wars.
that. Oh, well, that's sweet
And I
of you.
think you should be on their team.
You hear that? EA?
Everybody who knows anything about the company Star Wars, tell them to hire Talia. Tell them.
So
also tell them to stop making bad movies.
Hey.
Oh.
Fucking
Oh,
get your shit together with the Sims, goddammit.
Stroke a chord with that
What are you
one.
talking about? The people who make Star Wars don't make the
EA
Sims.
does.
EA.
EA.
EA just needs to get their shit together.
It's in the
EA, fire everybody who's in charge of you and hire people who know
You
how
want,
to be.
let's talk about Battlefront.
Oh, so bad.
Triggered everyone.
That game. Anyway.
Let's just turn this into a rant.
Can you hand me the wire? Sorry. Wait, we can turn the heat on, people. We don't need to, like... I'm sorry, I thought it was hot in here.
This looks like a winter, a nuclear winter.
It's 70.
We haven't eaten for so long.
You are all. Where are you all?
Doing
You're
great.
still. You're. Well, we'll get to you in a
He's
minute.
fucking a mind player.
Yeah.
I forgot. I blanked that out.
If I had a nickel.
Ugh. Just ugh.
That's bad.
It's
You'd
so
have like
bad.
4 nickels.
Honestly, it's not worse than a sea hag.
You're gonna have problems.
well.
You're gonna have
Right?
issues.
Thank you, Maddox.
What did he do?
He like whipped his toy up and it just like sat here for a second.
I'm pretty sure a mind flayer is not as bad as a sea hag.
I'm
So
pretty
we have
sure you're gonna end up
Pretty.
pregnant.
We have a
Pretty-
mind flayer,
I'm gonna be
the
pregnant.
sea
You're
hag,
gonna be
and
pregnant.
the 2 elves. You'd have 4 nickels.
Female.
That's how many he
Female
was just.
or
Oh, well, that's how many he's just had his whole life.
It's like patient zero of this like bad STD of cross magic.
How did it come to the country?
Mixed in with the
Coronavirus.
radiation that's in his body creates like the most powerful STD the world's ever known.
Just by touch. Just by sight.
Thanks. Aaron.
Crabs of the eyes.
And we have
Who's that guy? Oh my god!
Tex-Mex candy cookies from a viewer, right? They were from
They were
South
from a
Texas.
viewer.
People actually
South
watch
Texas,
this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People will watch
I
it
thought
when
we were
they're
the
here.
only. I thought we
They're
only
good.
had 5 views for every episode.
They're good,
thought
but
we were the only
but I
ones that
feel them
watched
filling my
They're
body.
very rich.
Every time I go to sleep,
I feel
and watch this
myself
episode.
dying
They're
every time
awesome.
I eat them, but they are delicious.
The chocolate
All that
ones, I think,
saturated
I like
fat
a
and
little better.
preservative.
Oh, those chocolate ones are so good. All right, so are there any of those left?
There might be one left.
You took them.
We can split. I eat them. They're
You
good.
fucked them up.
No, I think we've got some left. There's a box on the top of the fridge.
There literally
grab
might be
some.
like one pack left.
I'll be the DM.
Anyway.
I'll admin.
You go grab them.
I'm busy.
Your turn's over. Put that. What is that? He's playing with knives.
No.
He's playing with knives.
Sorry, Goofy.
Can't fucking have that. Only sons of bitches play with knives. So, it's on the top of the fridge. Where you going?
Washing out my cup.
So you have your bus. You got your fucking
Oh
bus.
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
What do you want with your bus? The miserable old miser walked off into his library,
Yeah, what are we doing?
and now you know
I
where
got
the
this.
library is.
Okay. So now I want to drive back to the intake where Mav is
Being a good boy.
keeping the peace.
Okay, you find it. There's a good amount of dwarves standing there. The ruffy, the like rabble
Ruffian.
is sort of backed up a little bit, and you have about 10 magic
Top right orange
magical
box.
dwarves.
It's got like a duck on it.
Can I just keep looking at this camera and smiling? Who watches it?
Jeff.
I'll send it to you later.
Did you look at it any time
I've done
while
that
you
like
were
every
gone?
time.
No,
I
I
made fun
try
of
to
Jesus
do
and
like
he hasn't said anything yet.
what's the word? Like honor by not creeping in on you guys when I'm not here.
Do you remember?
I'm gonna break in
Oh,
at like
the one
4
in
in
the
the
bedroom
morning
I
and
found.
just stare at it for like 2 hours and then leave.
While he's jerking
I gotta
off.
show you something
Wait,
later
am I
that we
allowed to
saw.
say that on YouTube?
Ooh,
Yeah,
spooky.
spooky. Anyway,
Ghosts.
I can't.
Aliens,
I
maybe.
can't find them. No, don't, Talia, don't go. Don't get up. What color box?
Orange. To the far right.
I'm colorblind.
Are
You know
you
what?
really?
I don't know why I'm
see
working so
grays.
hard on the next campaign. I'm just gonna throw it together.
I only see in grays.
It's the only box up there.
There's many boxes.
That is true. They're all.
Is it in the freezer?
No, bud.
There's hot dogs and meat.
Oh wait, maybe it's on the side of the fridge.
No. God damn it.
Other side.
We're doing.
Oh, it is! I found them. Thanks, Talia. There's one left, and it's for Maddox.
Yay!
Where's your recycler?
Get the fuck out of
White
here!
trash can behind the bathroom door.
I don't see color.
He just assumed that it was for him.
Because Alex said it was for him.
So Jeff, you have your nonsense bus. What are you doing with it?
I wanna
You arrive back in out of here. You can't have it.
I wanna corral the magic users onto the bus.
Okay, it's not hard. They are eager because of what you have promised them, and that this would help them get better housing and lodging. They're ready and willing.
As we pull away, I wanna say, as you know, in Valnar, our city for beggars, we also present many work opportunities for the new refugees. And we are actually in partnership with one of our local industry men named Winan. And we are going to his facility now to help further move along this intake process and think of it as a on-the-job interview and training all at once.
Well, you all seem like agreeing. One of them in the back, kind of a large, hefty fucking dwarf, wild hair and just a wild beard, not really braided like the other ones or has any sort of adornment in them. Mm-hmm. Looks at you and, you want us to work in factory?
Is he Russian?
So dwarves go from like Scottish, Irish, and Russian. Is kind of how I mix their
Damn, they're badass.
language. Their
It's
accent.
not involuntary. You have the option.
Can
to
it be
not.
Swedish too? Like the mountain dwarfs?
Sure, depends on where they're from.
The hill dwarfs.
There you go.
Yeah.
What will we be making?
components of vehicles, weapons, and other forms of industry, whether it be machinery in town or other production methods.
Good.
Uh-huh.
And some of them are like, I want to make weapons. And he's just like happy to do it.
Okay, we got. I thought he was going to be like
An
a
issue.
flower child.
He wanted he wanted to know exactly where he was going and what he was doing.
I'm not being dishonest.
You're not. So you
You're
guys
not
head
dishonest
and
in
you
this
eventually
series.
bring your bus and arrive at Winan's headquarters, the Cold Steel factory warehouse. As they start being offloaded, Winan is there to welcome you because he didn't know what else to do. He has the table set up,
Okay.
right, as thing, and
Winan, start taking down their name. And this is, you said the warehouse. Is his shop like right here too?
oh wait, yeah, you wanted him at the shop, right?
Yes.
Yeah, then
It's okay.
we'll have him at the shop. That's fine because the shop's kind of hidden.
Yeah.
From it's like being built into some other building.
Okay.
If you remember, he's building another building around
Oh, that's
it.
right, yeah.
But they show up at this like half-built building, but they can definitely come in.
Okay. Start taking down their names and other informations from where they came from. I'll be right back out, and I want to go run into his shop.
Very well, and he and gets some of his own people to do it because now he has people, and he's just standing there like, "Welcome, welcome to Winan's Widgets, also known as Cold Steel Ink," and they're like, "It says accounting up there," and he goes, "Right, well, you just don't all pay attention to that because it's a bunch of nonsense." Yeah. Right. He just doesn't seem to know what he's doing.
Okay. I want to go into his building and make... I want to use my ring to open up a soul box, but make it look like a normal doorway in one side of the front room.
Okay.
Okay.
You come back out, he is getting... he has like 2 people working on getting everybody's names. There's only 10 people, so it's
Yeah.
nice and easy.
So, first and foremost, does anybody have experience with magical instruments, magical tools?
Okay, I think we all do.
Oh.
In some capacity or another.
Well, then let's cut straight to the chase.
I made necklaces.
Are any of you familiar with
They were
this?
nice.
And I want to show them the withered staff of the serpent.
And you see them come over, and it's basically you have these 10 dwarves who gather around it. Some like put on these little spectacles and like analyze it, and one of them like touches it and like tastes it, and they're sitting there. The kind of large Russian one is like looking it over and kind of nodding, and some of them like haven't seen anything like this before, but it seems perhaps doable, but we could make something similar, but maybe not as powerful. And it's like a lot of them seem to agree. Like it looks like it was once some sort of serpent staff, but and they seem confused by like the wood and the lacuna tree aspect of it. And the one looks at it and goes, "It's dark magic." And some of them are like, because they didn't want to say it. It looks like a lot of them knew.
They were like towing around.
This is an opportunity, and it looks like they were trying to dance around it. The Russian one is not. And he just, it's dark magic. And they go, and they kind of look nervous, but again, they're in a tight spot. And he goes, "I can do it. We'll need their help."
You'll need their help?
Yeah.
Yeah. You will all be taken care of in what you need to fuel this research or work.
I need a smith.
Winan, can we do that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Dedicate anything this man asks. What is your name?
Dross.
Thank you, Tross.
Dross.
Duras. I say it right.
Just
I'm not
gonna
trying
go back and forth.
I'm not trying to do a bit. I just couldn't
Dross.
say it. Dross.
Just D-R-A-S.
Dross. Yeah. So. And Winan, do you have? Oh, I want to take Winan to the side. Do you have like worker facilities, like lodging?
Actually, I do now. You don't have to bring them to your spookfuck castle. I've got places for them to be.
I mean,
I have a working smith room.
I was thinking of getting them to fix and killing them, but if they're actually knowledgeable,
Why?
I don't know. It's my default. It's what I go to.
What the?
Just if we can use them in that
They're
capacity.
arcane dwarves. That is very fucking rare.
I realize that now. I grossly
You
underestimated
can't
them.
just kill people like that.
I can and I have, and that's how we got here, and that's how you have this warehouse. So don't really ask too many questions. But can you take care of these dwarves?
I can, if you let me have them, sir. If you let me have them, we can be able to start pumping out magical items and magical weapons, which we weren't quite able to do before. You understand what I mean?
Don't lead them on too much about what we're capable of or what we're actually working towards.
Oh, no. But some of the things that you were asking me about before, the blood bombs and the blood bullet, they may really be able to help me out with that.
Well, take care of them. They're not just steerage. They're not slaves.
All right.
Maybe we can convince some of the others that we're working towards something greater.
Not likely. I'm going to keep them in the dark.
Keep them in the dark.
Right.
The dwarves. Dwarves like the dark.
There
Is
you
that
go.
racist?
I'm a drow.
It's a little racist, but I'm a half elf, so, fuck 'em.
So
Mav's not gonna
as
die
you
on that
as you
hill.
step away from him, you turn around, and that kind of surly looking dwarf is just right there. God. And he goes, and he looks. The rest of them are sort of talking, and the staff is on the table, and some of them are analyzing it and like shaking their heads, like I don't know about this, and some of them are like, you can see them having qualms, and he looks at them, and he looks at you. They are my people. We are looking for home. We will have home.
Yes.
He looks at them. He takes a few steps away and nods for you to walk with him.
I follow him.
That stuff. I see things like that before. I was not always Morcelia. I come from Brune. I come across the mall. I've worked with dark magics. Whoa. I have worked for the Grim King. Do you understand?
Do I know who that is?
No, you don't know who the Grim King is.
You can say you understand.
I do not follow.
They are good people here, but what do you say? Naive. They do not understand what it takes to truly sacrifice to make a better life. I do. To fix that, I will require people. Do you understand?
I do.
Are you willing?
How many?
10. Their families as well. There must be suffering.
That Valnar can accommodate,
Good.
because I'm still remembering the disguise.
These 10 families, perhaps 10 of my own take their place. My own people have housing, lodging. I want a place for them to live,
We can do that.
and I want them protected.
And he looks at you like, do you understand?
I understand.
And he extends his hand.
I shake it.
I will fix your stuff. It will take about a week.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so then I start thinking how I can explain this to Arthur, but I feel like the hard part's done. The work's getting started.
Arthur's pretty
Yeah, no.
good at his job. And this is minor potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
This is like the city handling this. He didn't seem to give a shit that these people didn't have houses. He doesn't fucking care.
No, I know.
He eats people.
Very good. All right, I mean, I don't need to.
Excellent. You know that it's going to be taken care of in about a week. You have your dwarves working on it, and so on and so forth. Amanda, did you want us to come to you at all, or did you? Okay, you just want to keep doing your thing. Got it. So, I know, ominous. Do you bamf back out, or do you go talk to the last guy?
Do you fuck the mind player, first of all? Like,
Well, do we ever want to really know the
transparency.
answer to that question, or do you simply leave the tower like sweaty and confused?
Definitely.
Okay, all right.
But
Do
yes,
you
I
remember?
I do want to talk.
Does he remember?
That's up to him.
Okay. Huh?
Because it's a mind flayer.
Yes. Every slippery detail.
It's a lot of tentacles, man.
A lot to handle.
Headhunter has been changed from this day forward. There's something different about him.
Oh.
Every now and again, I'll
Vondas pops out of the bag and goes, so are we gonna talk about that?
Why was
Shit,
he
you
there?
still back there?
Why would you leave me in the room?
I watched.
I didn't keep the bag on.
Well, I came out to hear what the noise was, and I can never unsee what I saw.
Me either.
You watch.
Well, now
You
we
both just look at the ground, just his little head above, like.
let's not mention this to the
We'll
rest
never-
of the
never
guys.
talk- we'll
Open
never talk
comms,
about-
open comms.
Listen, we don't have to ever talk about this again, but if you ever need to talk about it, you know.
I want to go to that happy place.
Let's go to the happy.
You
Okay.
see the unicorn?
I want to see Charlie.
So, you want to
God.
talk to the last one?
Yeah.
Volkath. Fucked up death slot.
A what?
He's a death slot.
Oh, okay.
He's like a big, terrible frog, spiky frog.
He doesn't have any tendencies to. Okay, let's talk to him.
No, he-
Slither.
He just eats people, I think. I think
Okay,
he's safe.
thank God.
And he goes, yeah. So you go down and you actually catch him as he's returning from the forest. And it seems that he is dragging two corrupted direwolves with him. They are dead, and he's just...
I'm typing this for the next campaign. I'm not like, yeah, fuck your game.
That's fine.
Yeah.
He is dragging these two direwolves. He has blood on his mouth and his hands. He is basically this kind of muscular, large, like I said, like a frog-ish creature.
Frogman.
But with like razor-sharp teeth and large claws on his hands.
Is he really
And
sticky?
he's this gray-looking thing. If you look up SLAAD, that's what he is, a slod. I can
Salad.
look up a picture
He's a
of him.
salad.
He's a salad.
Some people call them slads, I think.
He's just a big green boy.
Blah. I can get him as many flies as he likes.
Gray, I believe, actually.
Mr. Gray?
That's
Oh, they remind me of the
He's got these like, black blades.
There's a
coming out of
book
his
I used to
hands.
read that
Yes.
had cool drawings on it.
It's pretty cool.
He walks on his knuckles.
I never read it. I just looked
Aw.
at the pictures.
Yeah, because his
that's
arms
the,
are so long.
the things that we got for
The things that you
hunters.
use for hunters,
things.
that's exactly what they are. yeah.
Very nice.
They're very brutal and horrific, and they are crazy.
And
As you see him walking in, and he's just smiling, and he drops the wolves, and he like
He's holding the wolves?
he was just dragging one in each hand, dire wolves, so they're like twice his size, and he just.
What's his name?
His
Charlie?
name is Volkrath.
Volkrath.
You
Me.
look at those shoes. Give me your shoes. Because he looks at your jet boots.
Mm-hmm. That ain't gonna happen. However, I got something better.
What?
What are they called?
He says
Supers?
it to the air.
Supers?
Champions?
Apexes? Champions. You can eat the brain.
Jeff, how long?
2 years?
2 years and some change
Yeah.
now, right? Yeah. Okay, go on.
Well, you said it.
I'm gonna be-
Headhunter has changed.
I'm gonna be. I don't remember my name.
I forgot math, but boy, do I remember other things.
Only slippery
Things in your mind were replaced by that. We'll just
Just
say
that.
God.
What was my mother's
A
face?
chance to kill Bright Hand, the man.
With a plan.
That's a champion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can bite right through him. I could use your expertise.
What's that? And he points up into the sky. There is just nothing there.
this guy?
What do you want?
To kill Bright Hand.
Okay, where?
Bright Topolis. There might be flies on the way. And a lot of people to eat.
Okay.
Let's do it!
Do you want Yorkport?
Is that a type of...
Do we want Yorkport?
I mean,
I
if you're asking Esther,
Yorkport.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say yes.
So, yeah, we could totally take Yorkport.
Well, Yorkport is a city to the north. It's on the coast.
Do you have dibs? I have dibs.
No, you can completely control it once we take over Marseille over here.
What's your favorite color?
Black.
Ominous.
I hate them.
And he's just
They didn't
nodding
used to
because
do
he has
it.
black spikes all over his body.
Now they do it.
He looks at the Vondas, who's sitting out of the bag, and Vondas kind of backs him and he goes, "What's that?"
That's my friend Vondis.
Oh, and he reaches for him. Vondas goes, "No, no, 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 no." Do you back up? And he goes, he just keeps following, like he doesn't understand it.
Circle.
What does he do?
He talks.
Let me eat him.
You can't eat them.
I want to.
There's plenty of goblins you could just eat like popcorn.
And he looks, and there's just a small goblin staring at him. And the goblin looks at you and, and he goes,
We worship you.
and he starts chasing that goblin around.
They're gonna love it. It's like a game. Stay away from the frogman.
So
You're not
you
wrong.
think you have him on your team, but you look after he runs off after the goblin. You look, and he fucked those dire wolves up. Like he tore them up with his claws. He's pretty gnarly.
Awesome.
Yeah. So you've.
Let's hope we
acquired him.
meet him there. Sweet. All right. So that's my to-do list checked off.
Do you want to head back?
I think I'm gonna take a shower.
Are you still just dicking around the tree?
Yeah.
Like-
I once I'm done the tree, I'm zooping back.
He's making sure all those big players you got are coming with you to Brightopolis.
Cool.
So that way you're.
Should we make a... When you come back to town, I'll talk to you
I
about
can hear you. You just hear tapping your headpiece. I got them all.
When you get back to town, we should talk to Wyman
Dude.
about our convoy and how we can securely get
Come on,
to
join our
Brightopolis.
convoy, 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 convoy.
Stop.
Mav wants to shoot someone.
What
he
is
wants to
Mav
learn how to
doing?
use a gun and shoot it.
So Mav, we're hanging out outside Winans right now. Is there anything we want to do in town?
Did you read my thing?
I need your help.
With what?
I need to
Alright,
find
busy DMing.
You don't have to DM.
some tomes.
That's not where we're going.
Tomes, like books?
Yes, for my mother.
I mean, we have the library at the keep. What kind of books are they?
Horrible things.
I'll read it after.
Yes.
Horrible, horrible things.
Do these bells ever stop or they just keep going?
They kind of just keep going.
They go once an hour and they go for half an hour. So really, you get about a half an
Jesus
hour.
Christ.
You get 30 seconds of the rest.
3 a.m.
But I believe,
Just a reminder, praise God.
as horrible as they are, they should be easy to find.
Can you name some of their titles for me?
Are you really sure you want some?
I mean, yes, if we're tracking these books, I need to know the titles of them.
Look at this little puppy.
She has written to me, Tusk Love, the enchanting tale of a half-orc lumberjack.
That's from Critical Role.
Gron Thickthrong and Amara's Bloompetal, the beautiful daughter of an elven elder who
These
meet
are-
and fight against all
these
odds
are all
with chance at
smut.
love.
What about the lusty Argonian maid?
Yeah.
No, but next to that we have one that might be similar, Tails and Tallywhackers. What happens when two handsome, well-endowed tieflings are fighting over this? That is so fucked up. She hated me my whole life for being a tiefling, and now she's gonna read about them fucking.
Was that the entire title of the book?
No.
Oh.
she had you because she has particular interests.
I despise this.
Wait, and this is for your mom?
Yes. I'm doing this for a good
Wait,
reason.
is your mom a tiefling?
Mommy issues, am I right?
Can I find a picture of her?
Sure. You have a small Polaroid of her.
It's
blurry.
her older with just big granny glasses.
Let me see. I think I actually sent it to you, Evan, so it'd probably be easiest to find. Would you like to see this picture I've gotten of my mother?
Please? Because I'm confused.
Isn't she beautiful? Enough to have any man that she could ever want.
Can I see? Can they see
They
that?
can't. They're
Yes,
not
they
gonna
can.
be able to.
It's a bat creature.
Aw.
Ooh.
This is mother.
She
I
is
mean, I
very,
described her in our one
Yeah.
one.
But none of us watched that.
She has a
You
very.
can see
You did very well.
where I
That-
get
oh,
my
that's
my
okay.
stunning features from, and he kind of like waggles his
So-
ears.
So she had
She has
you.
such good bone structure.
I never thought to ask if it was her or my father who had me, but one of them did.
What is your father?
What an answer.
Human?
Human.
I didn't really know him, but
I think
evidently
she always described him as human.
human.
Okay.
But I need to find Tusk Love, the Succubus's Redemption, Tails and Tallywhackers, Ass Buddies
Oh yeah!
and Romancing the Bone.
Romancing the bone.
Ass buddies and romance.
I had so much fun. There's descriptions
very
for all of it.
descriptions
Did you
already.
read them all?
I read through all of them, yes.
Ass buddies.
What is Ass Buddies about?
Let me give you this description. I want you all to know that there's a good paragraph for each of these. Ass Buddies. It's just Ass Buddies.
That's the whole. All the rest of them are like real, like back of the book.
What's
what are they
romancing
called?
the bone?
Romancing the Bone, when romance writer Joan Wildbush embarks on a journey to the Aderic jungle.
This is real.
In search of a magic sacred bone of legend, she runs into a real adventurer by the name of Jack Cocklong. Will it find the sacred bone? Will passions win out in this steamy jungle of love?
Do you know that that's a real thing?
That's a real movie. I made a. There's a porno version of it, and that's what I made. I made a porno version of Romancing the Stone with Danny DeVito.
Oh. No, Romancing the Bone is a real gay erotica.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, no idea.
Down under
great-
twinks are falling for daddy. Men are explaining the intricacies of the emotion. To toy dinosaurs, men are pining for their schoolboy heroes, and straight men are discovering their gay side while strapped in a sling in a dungeon.
Where did the dungeon come from?
That covers all the bases. Like, what else is there to be had in this
You don't
movie?
have to watch any movie ever
You just
again.
need space and orcs, and you covered every genre.
Oh my good lord. Okay.
Okay, so we need those books.
I need these books to be able to go home again.
This was the very important quest.
Her mother is simple and has simple needs.
And evidently it's this.
She's into like humans and stuff.
I'll make
Mortals.
a portal in Winans to go to the Dusky. Oh wait, no, I can just make Dusky portal. I'm gonna do that so we can go talk to the librarians to see if they can help us out.
You're coming with me. I'm not doing this alone.
Okay. So I'll be
Okay,
doing
so you create the portal, and you're bamfing your way back to the Dustkeep.
Yeah, the green portal. Can I do that on this plan?
The green portal. What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
There's bringing the Dustkeep to you. There's making.
You're
a
just
portal.
going to the. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. I always
you
think of
enter the
Rick and Morty.
Dustkeep. We can.
Green circle.
You cut through. We can say you get right to the librarians. So the badass librarians. Can we help you?
Math, explain.
I need books.
We have books.
This is my list of books. Wait a second. It's in very bad common. Very poorly written common.
Well, I don't know if we'd really be able to help you here.
He looks like a boy on Christmas.
I don't think we have any of these. Girls, do you know? And like the rest of them, like no, and one of them's like no. Don't know about those.
You.
ones.
Do I see
What
that?
about them?
Yeah. What?
Where are they?
I don't know.
Where are they?
I've never read these before. in my
Can I-
life. I have sorting to do. And she starts walking away, and the
Wait,
other
no.
librarian's like,
Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Look. I'm gonna roll intimidation.
I'm writing the door doing that into our next web series.
that door being
Yeah.
a pain in the ass.
10 to like. Wait. What do you know
this
about these
intimidation?
books? Yes.
And she sorry, I'm very busy, and she just turns into one of the aisles.
I book it after her.
Okay, you are very fast. You like by the time she turns the alley, you're like
I wanna like
I'm like
throat grab her if I can.
you haul ass so much. She turns around and you're just already there, like with the blades like sing and just.
What do you know about the books?
Where are they?
Well, I know that They do exist in the library.
Where are they?
You know, I do believe we've lost them. Oh! I can lead you to them.
Was that so hard?
Yes, I don't have all of them. One of them is incredibly hard to come by. The succubus's redemption is impossible, but come here, I may be able to help you. And she leads you down, like, through the library. It's almost like a labyrinth, the way that she's leading you through the bookshelves. And she leads you to just a section of the wall where she looks around. Esther, are you there with them?
Yeah.
So, Esther, you're there looking, and you see that she reaches a part of the library that you now feel. Like, you didn't feel it before, but you're like, And it's, you see her shift, like, a bookshelf out of the way, and there's a doorway there. And she's like, I used all of my intention to keep this door hidden from you. I am so very sorry, sir, but my shame knows no bounds. And she opens the door, and what you see...
It's a masturbatorium.
It is a masturbatorium. In this room is all manner of...
Indecency.
scanty books and a few various outfits that she seems to wear, all kinds of toys, and,
like a legit,
and
her
it's like her
dungeon.
own little dungeon.
Everyman Hybrid, the novel. What is this?
Oh, it is terrible. I picked
Full
it up
frontal.
because I thought it would be good, and it is dribble. But
Why is it sticking?
House of Leaves is very good. They tried to do that and just failed miserably.
Why is it sticking?
So as you can see, this is my collection.
I don't care. Give me the books. You think I give a fuck?
And she hands you Tusk Love.
Okay.
Hello,
She
Chunky.
hands you Ass Buddies.
Nice.
Glancing the bone. She's a little... She hands it to you, but is, like, hesitant, and then she goes, those are the only ones I have.
So
As
we're
I said,
missing Tails and Tallywhackers.
She's lying. She's hesitant.
Tails and Tallywhackers, and the Succubus's Redemption is so very hard to find.
Okay, so
She's
where do
keeping one for
you
herself.
where do you usually buy these?
I found them in the library.
Okay, but where would one... What, Bob?
Who's that good boy?
What, Sugar
Alex,
Bear?
the toilet might be running. Did you do the thing?
It's gotta jiggle the handle. He never jiggles the handle.
Yeah.
Gotta jiggle the handle.
Where would one usually buy these things? Is there anywhere in Valnar? Like a bookstore?
Possibly, you could go. I'm trapped here. These were here when we came in.
Just go to the bookstore?
Why the fuck not? Because the world is like pretty modern as far as we're concerned out of game. So there's got to be a Burns and Plurmurs.
Where's your cookies?
So
Burns and Plurmurs.
let's go to Burns and Plurmurs.
In the corner closet up here.
Can I give him one?
Yeah.
You should 2 cookies.
That's like a Rick and Morty.
I'm
Burns and
trying.
Burblers.
Glorms and Blorms.
This guy's taking Roy off the grid.
Or something similar, whatever bookstore title you had in mind, but
Birders.
Birders.
Okay, I guess
I mean, they're
done.
defunct. We can call it Borders, can't we?
I guess so.
Anyways,
Plurms. It is now Berms and Plurmurs.
Worms and Plurmurs, I'm so sorry.
Oh, there was a library too that we passed on the way here.
We gotta get the old man.
Alright, we can meet up with him again.
Let's try the bookstore first, if you don't mind.
Alright, goodbye, librarians.
Goodbye. Am I to stay alive, sir?
What?
Do you just kill your people?
Why?
I
I
never harmed the
disobeyed you. I'm allowed
librarians.
to stay alive. Guess I shouldn't have said that. Can I keep my
Boofer.
room?
Yes.
Good boy.
Is this inside your
Can
key?
I have guests?
Yes.
Ooh.
Wow, you're merciful.
These are the only people I've ever trusted.
What? Can she have guests in her little whipping room?
Masturbatorium.
Her masturbatorium.
Okay.
So,
we're
you
done.
guys-
Can I go to this masturbatorium?
They wouldn't let you there. They don't like you.
Dude, the librarians have a masturbatorium?
Yes, the hot devil librarians.
Yo!
Holy shit!
Episode title: Alex fucks.
Headhunter.
That's not good.
I don't have a euphemism.
Oh, you need to introduce him to your mom.
No, I
I
did
didn't
not.
even think about that,
I am
but that is...
not introducing Alex to my
Ooh,
mom.
boy.
That's gonna happen.
You
at
could
some
bang Mab's mom.
She
A
does
bat.
have good bone structure.
A literal
She
bat.
looks so strong. Huge wings.
That's all she's got.
So
Just
you
cover
guys,
me in your everything.
as you guys get back to the city of Valor, I say, Alex, you probably came back through the portal, and you're like, "Who the fuck are all these dwarves?" As you exit, and
Yeah,
you just
what-
see a
there's
whole
dwarves
bunch
there?
of dwarves. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of dwarves and a big bus. That
Oh God, it's Woodstock.
the bus where the back doors just stayed open because I don't think you ever cared to shut it.
Oh yeah.
And there is Winans there and a whole bunch of people, and as well as Esther and Mav just exit through a portal in the same store that you're in. So
What's going on here?
We got wine and new employees.
Dwarfs. They're good with the hammer. Is that
He says
Is
to
that
nothing.
racist?
is that racist?
Oh, they are good with hammers. It's a fact.
They live in caves. How was what I said racist?
Wow, you said that?
I said they like the dark.
They all stop and look at you like disgusted, and then they go back to their work.
He really is terrible. Awesome.
Who are you talking to?
The dwarfs. I'm one of them.
You're like literally 3 feet taller than them.
But I like dwarfs. I think I speak Dwarven.
Do you
Nope,
also see
just
them?
orc and goblin. I like to try to speak Dwarven to them.
Roll performance. With disadvantage.
Really?
Yes.
I want to use inspiration. Well, that's a 2. And that's a 16.
Can you roll in your fucking box, please?
A 2.
Okay. So,
He heard
what comes
himself.
out of your mouth is not only incorrect, but
Very offensive.
a horrific bastardization of their language. And one of them, they listen, horrified. And you see as one of them walks over to you. He has like tongs in his hand. He puts them down. He goes, and he, for you to like come down, as you come down, he goes, and just punches you in the balls.
Constitution saving throw.
You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage, but it's
And you throw
as
up.
you. Yeah, he's a
I'm
dwarf.
gonna mispronounce that last word.
And he just walks back to his people, and they like nod because you don't know what you said, but boy, did it make them
I
upset.
thought I saw on a billboard somewhere about
Happy boy.
there's a big dwarf on it with a hammer. I just repeated the quote. Didn't work out.
So,
All
Oh
right.
boy. I don't trust him.
He's looking at the
shitty.
mice.
Chubby boy.
He's looking at the door. I don't know if he needs to go to the bathroom or if he's tired.
Are you chubby?
He was laying down like a sleepy
Chubby
boy.
I think he's fighting the sleep monster, and that's why he's pacing around.
Oh, okay.
Headhunter, we need you to go to Blurs and Herbers and
Excuse me.
Berms and Plurmurs.
Birds and Plurmers.
You're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right.
Blurms and Plurmers.
Berms and Plurmurs.
Bombs and polymers. And
I'm already lost of where I'm going.
you're going to the bookstore
Mhm.
to look for 2 titles that Mav needs.
Are you sure you want me to do this? I'm not really good with books. Whatever,
Well,
I'll do
Can
it.
you read?
Where's Astrid?
I can read common.
Astrid.
Astrid has not been here the entire time. She just said maybe she go talk to Arthur and just walked away. Back in the. Just gonna be on me now.
I
Just let
want
him
to
get
ping her.
behind you.
I want to ping her on
Okay with that.
comms. She doesn't respond.
Is she out
You
doing
have such an
things, or
adorable
just-
face. I love your face. You're so beautiful. Look at those eyes.
Thank you.
Maddox, no, he's allergic to you. Don't. Stop.
Give
no.
him as many kisses as you want.
You're
Bite his ears.
He has
Bite
little
those
webbed
ears.
feet.
You're going to kill him.
He has little ducky feet. Little webbed feet.
So you try to contact Astrid. Astrid, you do not communicate with him. Nope.
Well, that's troubling.
I'm gonna try to
So are you
contact
concerned about her?
Astrid.
Sit.
Astrid.
sit down.
No. No.
Poor reception. Astrid. Poor reception. On the way to Barnes and Nobles, I'm just gonna keep asking for Astrid over the comms.
For why?
All right, so you guys get to Berms and Plurmers,
You're burning.
and there
Okay,
is,
so
Okay,
we're
so
all-
it's the three of
We're all
us.
going together. Okay.
there is no sign of Astrid. I have been replaced by this dog, and he is the one speaking now.
You DM so well.
BERMS and PLERMURS is a 2-story building. It has a large. Does he have a tick on his?
No, I think it might just be his allergies.
It has a large book on the front, on the second story,
I think this
sort
is
of
it.
between 2 windows. There's a big double doors, and it says BERMS and PLERMURS on the top.
With
And
exclamation point.
the book, every once in a while turns a page.
Aw.
Very cool.
No,
No,
excuse
please
you.
don't climb on the table. I have all my shit there.
This almost makes me want to read.
So, do you guys enter the building?
Yes.
No, why not?
You enter. It has that kind of stale book smell. of the
Old
pages.
ladies with their fucking
There's
teacher
a,
arms
There's actually like a
dangling,
small cafe on your right hand side where people are drinking coffee and reading.
shuffling their
There
feet.
seems to be a lot of bookshelves and these kind of hallways of bookshelves.
You said
with
there's a
different
Starbucks?
Sections. There's a small cafe. Yeah. There's different.
That's gonna be my
sections.
first stop.
You can smell cookies and find coffee as you walk in. There is different sections for the books. There's teen romance. There's fantasy. There's sci-fi. There's historical. There's cookbooks.
My
there's
insane
all
bad
kinds
mom.
of things. There's a RPG and fantasy role playing in the back.
Is there D&D?
The fourth
That's what I
wall.
just said. Fantasy role playing.
You didn't say D&D.
Let's start a game.
Well, you're not there. You're
Let's
not
pick
there,
up. Start a
Astrid. You don't
pickup
get to-
game of D&D.
Yeah, can we start playing D&D?
Let's play D&D
I will
in the
shoot
game.
myself in the face. So no, you're not doing that. He is just absolutely sitting on my body. I tried to get him to sit here. He refused. So
Well, he's
Go
cute.
for it.
you have this all in front of you.
No sneaking.
Where are you guys going?
To the cafe.
There is a romance section and stuff like that, but you
That's
look
where
to
you
the
find
right.
nice women, the
You go-
romance section.
You go to the cafe. There's small tables with different people kind of sitting there. There is what appears to be an elf and a human sitting there conversing over a nice cup of coffee. There is a
Barista.
dwarf reading alone. There is a I would say, what shall we make her? What race shall we make her? What did I get?
You got a. The fuck did you get?
You
Oh, my
stupid
crazy
dice,
dice.
Evan.
Probably a 7 or a 2.
It.
He's
I
having
think that's a
hard
2.
time
Let me
sitting.
find a 7. It's a 2.
It's a 2.
Alex, what are you doing?
Okay,
sweet boy. Hello.
you find a half orc woman working the front, but not not unattractive. You know what I mean? Pretty cute half orc lady. And you guys, where do you guys go?
Can I find someone
I'll
who
come
works
back to
there?
Sure. You find a kind of a middle-aged human man who's very quickly and briskly walking from one side of the store to the other. For some reason, I never know why they're in such a hurry, but he is.
They always are.
He has like a thing in his ear and like a
Glasses and a
he's like,
plaid
Do we
shirt.
still look like nice human beings?
Yes.
Okay.
buddy, oh, you're sleepy. So
trying
he's
to get
walking
your-
past you and.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I'm looking for 2 books.
Oh, yes. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for.
Follow me. And he takes you to this little desk that's like a round desk.
Okay.
He walks
Listen.
all the way around just to get like another foot away from your face just because it's a small desk.
Yeah, and then he goes to the computer.
Oh, that's weird. I'm looking for Tails and Tallywhackers.
Ooh.
Max, stop
Artists.
typing!
You are still in like.
Stop. He's legit typing on your keyboard, I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Such a good boy.
He's
because he's so-
DM.
He's the new DM.
He typed me Maddox, I do bad things.
I'm overweight and bad.
So he stops and looks at you, because you're in like beautiful fine clothes. Yes, of course. He types it in. You're in luck. We have 1 copy of Tales and Tallywhackers.
Okay, cool. We're gonna get that. And also, the Succubus's Redemption, please.
Yes.
Crazy night are we having?
Yeah, I guess it's Alex.
It
is doing
seems that the Succubus's Redemption, we only had 1 copy. It's very hard to get, and
I've been hearing that a lot.
It was already purchased.
Bye.
By
Yes.
some Jesus, dude. What are you doing?
Trying to get closer to me.
It seems like it was purchased by some woman named Calcina.
Does that mean anything to you?
That means a lot to me.
Yeah, she paid a handsome price for it.
How did she pay?
Gold, actually. Straight gold coins for it.
Does she have an account here? Wait,
No,
hang on.
I've
Scratch
never-
that. Mav would have no idea what an account is.
I have never seen her before.
That dots.
She simply showed up and paid.
What did she look like?
She was,
You're
I
so
remember,
good.
very, very pretty. Tall.
So beautiful.
Long black hair. you
What
know.
race?
Human, I believe. Could have been half
Taking the
elven, but
slip.
I'm not
Taking
totally
the
sure.
slip.
Okay, give me the other book.
Oh,
Mug.
see, he's standing at the very edge of my
your
knee.
kneecap. Yes. I knew he was gonna.
It's incredibly uncomfortable.
I see your kneecap like shifting from side
Yeah,
to
he's
side.
like.
He's very cute.
Hello, Tubby.
Yes, so she purchased it and went on her way. And just as she purchased it,
She said
she's
she's
How long ago was she here?
about, I would say maybe a week or two ago.
Okay, first of all, give me that other book.
Yes, I can tell you which section it's in, but I'm in a big hurry. I have very important book things to do. And
Can
he
I-
gives you the section that the book is in.
I can't
Esther.
read this.
Esther, you see which section it's in. It's in the romance section. You know where to go. Do you want to go and get it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go to get it while you want to keep grilling this guy?
Gorilla in the sky.
But we can come back to you in a minute.
Yeah.
Esther, you walk down to the romance section, and as you walk in, or walk to the section, you see what appears to be this large man.
I knew it. I knew this was coming. Go on.
There's a large man sitting there, and he's reading a small book
Oh,
in
okay.
his hand, and he's. And as he kind of like
Can I interrupt
turns to like adjust his belt and like itch his ass, you can see the title, and it's Tieflings with Tails and Tallywhackers.
Tails and Tallywhackers.
It's Tails and Tallywhackers. He's reading it, and it's got like two Tiefling men who are doing like Queensberry rules fisticuffs at each other, but they're like completely bare chested, and they both have
I'm
large
guessing they're, like,
mustaches.
Hot tieflings and not
Well,
me
yeah,
tieflings.
so each of their asses are puckered out. You know what I mean? Like they're in,
Flapping in the wind.
they're in like tight noble
Yeah.
like pants, like old school 1920s fucking.
It's
pants
literally
or
the two boxing fisticuffs
yes,
guys.
yes,
yeah.
but they're
tieflings.
they are sweaty, glistening, gorgeous tieflings. Draw that. Hey Talia, draw that.
It's that and Luis
too late.
Guzman touching himself are the two portraits of when we were evil.
We will have them hanging above our fireplace. So,
$500? Okay.
so this large man is. Yeah.
I want to look on the shelf. Do I see any other copies of it?
He did say it was the only
There's a
copy.
slot pulled out where the alphabet would have led right to Tails and Tallywhackers.
And it's just the one blank.
And he goes, yeah. And he checks the price. Worth it. Worth every penny. And he
I wanna-
tucks it and starts walking away from you.
I want to look if there's any like security cams.
Roll perception.
Are you just gonna kill this man for
Yes.
tieflings and Tallywhackers?
Well, when you put it that way. It's gonna be 13.
So you look around. You don't see any.
If it's investigation, it'd be 17. But
Oh, it would have been probably because you're in like a known area. So yeah, you don't see any.
are there any people around?
Good God.
Don't let him onto you.
But I love him.
I say, and I look over, and he's like sprawled.
There appears to be one person who is in the young teen romance section, which is to the next aisle, and it is this. Stop it! It appears to be this it's probably like college age, awkward looking girl, and she has a book in her hand, and she's.
I didn't want to do
That's
that.
fucking badass, and she's staring at you and then she sees you and she turns and kind of looks away, but isn't.
Does
You
she
know
think
she's
you're
gonna
hot?
look
At
again
me?
at you,
Oh.
and she has a book that is what should it say? Something about elves.
Man or woman, elf.
I don't know. What's a good elven fucking?
Is it fiction or is it like
It's teen romance.
teen
The
romance?
elf's point.
It's
Wait, no. What's a teen romance thing? A
Forest
a
of
forest
love or
a
something.
forest of
A forest of
hate
passion?
and
Wait,
elves.
Title?
You know how teen fiction books are always like a blank of blank and blank?
Yeah.
So a forest of
They hate
ice
fuck of elves.
and
The hate fucking of the elves.
here's my Tiefling's cover, by the way.
Oh boy, the bubble butts. That's great.
I gave him shine.
Good boy.
Like SpongeBob.
I'm an artist, y'all.
Okay.
Star Wars, are you listening?
If I look down the other aisle, are the bathrooms nearby? Like I'm thinking
Yes.
of every Barnes and Noble.
You're like near the back where like the RPG section's
Yeah.
right there.
I wanted to start walking towards there, and I want to use my.
Well, and you're not in Barnes and Nobles. You're in BERMS
Burns and
PLERMURS.
I'm sorry.
Burns
I
and
wanna
If you
use
say it
my-
wrong one more time, I'm hurting you.
I want to use my cantrip message to the heavyset guy.
Okay.
So it's only in his head, right?
Yeah. Is there? Yeah, I want to get into like the threshold of the bathrooms. I want to turn into one of the bubble butt tieflings. I want to say.
Wait. Oh fuck.
No one saw me.
Yeah, I was hoping the girl would be like, Dream Man.
I was gonna say, dreams come true to big guy.
So he and he
Behind
turns
you.
and behind you, and he I want you to roll. Fuck me.
Seduction?
Persuasion, hard persuasion. Because that's exactly what you're doing. You're trying to seduce somebody.
Man.
Who's that good? Who's your good boy?
16.
16. Let's see if you can roll his better judgment roll. Nope, it's an 8. So he and he looks around and he starts making his way over to the bathroom. Meanwhile, you're sitting there like talking to this guy, and he's like I don't know. And you see this man walking as you see like a red tiefling hand in the bathroom. Alex, you step up. You step up to the barista. And she kind of looks up to you. Now you just look the way you look, right? So she turns to you and goes, "Oh, how can I help you?" And she like,
I want something to wash out the taste in my mouth.
so we have all kinds of things here. We have some like shakes and some coffees. What are you kind of in the mood for?
That's a good
You have bleach?
We do, but you can't drink that, sir.
I'll have a French vanilla latte with 3 espressos.
Okay, no problem.
No heart
Absolutely.
attack in a cup.
And she sits there, and while she's, I want you to roll perception.
Who's that good? Oh my goodness. This is good.
I got a 10.
A 10?
But her stealth?
No. He didn't notice.
Notice
You're
what?
kind of just oblivious as you're looking around. And she goes, "Here you are, sir. That'll be let's see, for a big coffee like that, how much are those?
Oh, $5.
10 copper?
Seven,
Okay.
$7?
7 copper, please.
I'm just gonna reach into my bag to find whether like jewels or whatever I got.
It's fine.
And you're like, oh, sorry,
And a
Mom.
fucking dagger. And I throw a few jewels on there.
And you see that it's both a coffee and a cookie that she gave you, and she's like, that's for free. Are you like an adventurer?
You could say that.
Wow, have you? Because you look
Yeah.
like you like go to dungeons and stuff and like
all
capture,
the time.
yeah, fight evil and like get
Episode
gold
title.
and
I'm
stuff.
telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The
have you
gang
ever, like,
hangs dong.
fought like bad guys?
I've been on TV too.
Really?
Yeah.
We're all
Yes,
telling
I
the
guess
truth to
technically,
absurd
yeah.
amounts.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
lying.
Wow.
Defeated very strong and powerful beings
Oh.
beyond this earth.
Oh.
Really?
I've been to other planes.
No, you haven't.
I have been.
Oh my
Is
goodness!
this an elf?
It's a
I
half-orc.
don't know what it
It's
is.
a half orc, like young woman.
I'm picturing Princess Fiona as in orc form.
No, she's a little more athletic looking. Not like a half orc
Bench
warrior. This is a common
Not an
person,
ogre.
but she's not an ogre or anything. She's
They're like the same thing.
yeah. So just like an average person. Ooh, he does
The
not like
head
what you're
tilt.
saying. He doesn't like those.
No,
words.
the
He was
headset.
staring into the void, so I'm trying to see
He
what.
can't go to bed yet because he's
It's
hanging
Toby.
out with me.
And she's wow, well, that's pretty cool. You know,
Hello,
I haven't
baby.
done anything like that. I've never been outside the city, really.
You should get out more.
Oh yeah?
Try fighting.
Ooh, I've never tried that before.
Are there-
Do you teach people how to fight?
And she starts twirling her hair around.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a shame.
Why?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'd like to learn. Might be cool.
They have a karate store probably somewhere closer.
Karate store.
Oh yeah, probably. They probably do. Sure. Okay. And there's just sort of like an awkward
You
silence.
can buy a whole karate there.
I'll go pound some meat in the back.
Do you ask her that?
Yeah.
Roll persuasion.
God.
11.
You're not running to them. How many bathrooms does this place have?
better judgment.
Do you
check.
want to go pound some meat?
What did you roll?
11.
I rolled an 8.
Maddox, I'm sorry you have to
I'm
hear
going
this.
to break, and she.
You're okay.
I'm gonna grab the cookie as we run.
Mom just goes, leave me out, leave me out, leave me out, leave me out. And you just go into the bathroom. And he goes,
I'm just trying to stuff him back in the back. And I'll throw the cookie back there.
Oh. So man, it's just. Oh.
Are you
So,
glad?
while
This
we
is what
are
happens
doing-
when Astrid isn't here.
We're doing when we were evil
blending.
romance edition.
Yeah.
Horrific, horrifying.
Happy Valentine's
Yeah.
Day.
This is
a Valentine's Day episode.
It's fucking Valentine's
Yeah, but
Day
it would be
episode.
so late for them. By the time this comes out,
You
it'll
can
be
still
what,
It's
tell
gonna be
March?
like a month from
Yeah.
now.
Title
Look at
it
his head
Valentine's
on the
Day special.
table. He's sleeping.
Sure.
Yes, he is. So,
I love.
so,
You see him?
Esther, what happens?
I'm in the bathroom. Is there anybody else in there?
So you guys go into the bathroom, and
Well, I figured I'd get in there first. And
right, yeah, you get into the bathroom, and as the door closes, like as he's like, it closes before, and for the split second before he comes in, you look, and there is one pair of feet under one of the
damn
stalls, and as you enter, you just hear.
Okay, we can work with this.
Hi, buddy. I'm okay. I'm not hurt. So the guy enters and he sees the feet and he goes,
Oh,
I want to disintegrate him.
Wait, is he holding the book?
Yeah, but I'll catch it.
yeah. Hey, buddy. What are you looking at me like that? Oh my goodness. So you he goes. He just fucking disintegrates into dust. And the guy on top goes, "What the fuck?" Because a bunch of dust just goes. Woof.
It's like someone opens a vacuum bag in the bathroom.
Why are you doing this? Why didn't you just keep sitting? Why do you want to hang out with Alex? So he and the book into the dust, and you pick it up and just brush it off.
Yeah.
And the guy in the stall goes, "Oh, got my mouth. What is that shit?"
Vacuum backed up.
Fucking.
Is there, if I, like, does it look like a body, like, against the wall or anything, or is it just dust?
Against one of the stall doors, it's it's just forever burnt into the door from the disintegration blast.
Shit.
You wanna get that?
I mean, you're not gonna know it's you. Leave it there.
Alright, yeah, no. I dust myself off and turn back into the nobleman, and I prepare to leave the bathroom.
You leave the bathroom. You leave the bathroom with the book. You're like, whew, and you take like 3 steps when you hear, hold it. And you stop and you turn, and that same guy with the thing that you were talking to,
yeah.
who stepped away and passed you off to like a different person, he's sitting there and he goes, I know what you did.
What did I do?
Look at that. And he points to one of the bookshelves, and all the books are tipped over, like on their side.
This is what I
And he
was
goes,
saying.
and
I
he goes,
knew it.
And he goes, get out. Give me that, or buy it, or get out.
I'm gonna buy it.
This is ridiculous. You are not allowed in BERMS and PLERMURS ever again. Look at this. I have to clean this up. You know that, right?
This is 3 levels.
I wanna
Three
detect-
levels of
Idiot.
reference
You
here.
stupid idiot.
I wanna detect
What?
thoughts.
You don't.
There are at least 5
Yeah.
in your area. Would
All
you
right.
like to swipe right?
Stop.
He got a 13. What does he need?
Well, I rolled a 17, and it'd be 19.
Okay, so yeah, he fails. You just hear his surface thoughts are I'll never be anything. And it's pretty sad. It's just him crying.
Oh.
And he's just horrifically he's a
Maddox,
mess
stay
inside.
out of the trash.
I got it.
No, it's okay.
He goes, why aren't you moving? Let's get going. Go buy the book and get out, or I'll call the guards.
You'll be something one day. I believe in you, Jerry. Something new.
Who are you?
Big guy. Sugar bear.
Just a friend.
And do you walk away?
I walk away.
Who's he?
Praise. He clutches
I stop.
what may be a necklace under his shirt. And he turns as you hear that.
Now he must die.
I knew he was real. I believe. And he looks. For once I have hope. Perish Drive.
The things you do for your teammates, huh?
Is there anybody immediately around us?
Disintegrate.
Roll perception because this is like a just sort of a peripheral thing.
It'd be 13 or 13 or 17, depending on what.
No. That's pretty high roll. No.
Let it go, Astrid. Let it go.
But you're still thinking about not letting it go and looking at your spells.
I want
Disintegrate doesn't make sound.
No, but so his back is turned towards me and he's walking away.
He's
Turn his back.
he's sort of looking up at the ceiling now, sort of lost in a moment of religious ecstasy right now. He's experiencing a moment.
I want to plane shift him to Draxia.
Oh.
Such a high. This is 7th level.
I just have to make a melee strike on him.
Do you punch him or do you like
I put my
gently?
hand on him.
So you put your hand on him and he turns, tears in his eyes, and he goes, "I always knew you were." And you just walk away. Somewhere
Very good.
somewhere in the abyss, Jerry screams.
Okay, much better. Whew. Limber out.
So Esther walks out feeling better, dusting off a little bit of dust off of himself, and hands you the book. And so when he puts it on the table, it goes like there's like a dust all over it.
Purchase this.
All right, very well. Ooh, this is a pricey one. That will actually run you 2 silvers.
You know, the funny thing is I don't think Mav actually has money.
2 silvers is like $20.
I know, but
That's
I don't
like
think
a normal price for.
I don't
I
think
could
he
have
has-
given you
No.
Esther,
guys
do you
all
even have
split
money?
up.
I don't think you walk around.
I
with
think
money,
I've
do
got
you?
like
Not a lot.
gems and shit. So because he
Just
had
like how I
teeth
paid
from
for the
hell,
cookie.
and then he's been stealing everything else he needs up here.
Headhunter
So he
holds
doesn't.
all our money against our will.
So
I
I
will
drop
give you money.
a gem on the table.
Absolutely. That's 2 silvers put away. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.
Where did she go?
Huh?
Where did she go?
Who?
Which direction did she go in? Cassina, the people we've been
One
talking
direction.
about for like the past
yes,
hour.
the girl you were talking to about. Well, she walked out those doors, the front doors, right before I think she just stopped by the cafe, and chatted up the barista for a bit, and then left.
Mav, before he even stops talking, goes to the cafe.
You go to the cafe, and there is a awkward-looking guy sitting there, and he's in the barista outfit, but he's just sort of staring off into space, and his eyes are very glazed.
You. Hey,
Ah!
there was a hot girl here last week. Black hair. Bought a book.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
remember.
Okay. Fine. Did she say anything to you?
What's it to you?
People are dropping like flies in this bookstore. I would.
In this
Tread
BERMS and
carefully.
PLERMURS is definitely going to be in the news
Nat
tomorrow.
19 plus 5 intimidation.
What do you do?
I lean forward and then drop the facade on my face. So it's just Mav's face.
He jumps backwards. What
And
the
like
fuck?
full voice and everything, just where is she?
So she was really talking to Tiff. Not so much me.
Who's Tiff?
Tiff's on a break right now. I think she's in the bathroom with a guy. She'll be out.
Okay, before he's even done, just where's the bathroom?
It's right there. He points to the one behind them. So you.
Don't get away from the bed.
What are you doing?
Over boy.
Why do you like this?
Kick. So you kick open the door.
I'm
We'll
sorry,
get him a
Alex.
chair just like that to sit next to you.
You kick open the door, Alex.
It's a little purple.
In what precarious situation do they find you with Tiff?
I probably got a chocolate chip cookie in one hand, a latte in this hand,
like American Psycho.
in the mirror
Buddy,
flexing.
please sit and stop looking.
Isn't there a guy still in the
You
stall?
smell so
No,
good.
I think this is a different
No, he
bathroom.
doesn't.
He does smell bad.
No.
He smells like dog food.
Sit. It was fine when you sit. Don't
Is she grabbable? I'll put it that way.
sit.
Grabbable and takeawayable.
Is she grabbable and takeawayable?
Yeah,
Or are you-
both my hands are occupied.
All right, so
I got a cookie in this.
she is not tangled in the throes of love.
Mav grabs her either by the back of the neck or the throat. Whatever is more possible.
This is messy.
Wait,
He wants to know.
wait.
Money shot.
She goes, whoa.
Mav doesn't understand. No concept.
Jesus.
Valentine's Day episode.
Yay.
Well, we're going whole hog on
Whole
it.
hog.
Whole hog.
Throws her forcefully and not in a sexy way at all. Either away into the wall, onto the floor, wherever she goes.
Ah, what the fuck? You're just
Sorry.
like, guys. You're just like, what the hell?
Guys.
What's going on? Oh God! He goes,
As I try to pull up, my latte just goes all over me.
Vaughn is
You tilt your head.
don't drop the cookie! He grabs it as this girl is like, what is happening? It's just,
Why are there suddenly 8 people in this bathroom?
Is
I
it
got,
a
like,
one-person
third-degree
bathroom, or is
burns.
it like stalls?
The skin's coming off.
and as you go down to see her, there's somebody speaking. They go, can you all please keep it down?
Mav tilts his head down.
Ah!
No facade, just shut the fuck up. Like,
The smell. Think of the smells in this bathroom.
French vanilla latte.
Chemical cleaner. Sex.
Shit. Whatever the fuck Mav smells like.
Hell.
Hell, brimstone, sulfur.
Esther, what are you doing?
What am I doing? Did I follow them in?
I just assumed you walked in, and now you're just washing your hands or something like while this is all happening.
Going over to scanner with the towels, the paper towels.
Yeah. So we're all in this bathroom.
Mav is like forcefully holding her down and demanding answers about Calcina.
What?
What's going on?
Woman, black hair. She was here last week.
Holy shit! Yeah, okay.
And
She left.
I locked the door to the bathroom.
She bought a latte, and she left it.
which way?
Out the fucking doors. And
Which way after the doors?
left? I think I saw her going past the
It doesn't
windows.
really work like that here.
It works like that.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Hey,
Look, she just said
Did
she
you
was
use-
going away for a while and on vacation, but I didn't even know who she was.
did
Where?
you use?
I don't know.
Did you use cash or credit?
She used straight up silver and gold.
Okay. Keep doing your thing, man.
Listen, that's all I know.
Are there cameras here?
Are there cameras here?
Not in the bathroom.
What?
Are we not in the
Are
bathroom?
there
No,
cameras
there's
here?
definitely not cameras in the bathroom.
Well, no.
Steve, are these people with you?
No, I mean, like, Steve.
Steve.
Probably gave her a fake name.
I don't
Cameras in
remember giving a
the
name.
building is what
That's
I'm
why I
asking.
just made one up. What?
Are there security cameras in the building?
Maybe, but not a lot. Like probably at the front entrance and at the register, but not like in the aisles and stuff.
The vacation? She said something about a vacation?
I know,
Yeah.
but-
She was just chatting up, talking about a vacation.
But she didn't say where she was going.
She said somewhere warm.
The tanning salon.
She said there would be a lot of swimming. I don't know.
Give me a number between...
17.
17.
Mav loses his shit and is going to try to kill this woman if neither of y'all step in.
Does anybody care?
Anybody care?
I want to say, wait.
To you.
To him or
To you.
Steve!
That's not even my name.
What?
Mav is staring Alex down like.
Do you know where? Who went?
Oh my god. Alright, look. All I know. Hot chick comes in, long black hair, like you're saying, real pale, whatever. She bought a latte. She said she was going on vacation. We chatted up. I said, that sounds nice. She said I was going somewhere warm where I could go swimming. I said, that sounds real cool. And she said, yeah, it's real tropical. And that's it. And then she left. And she walked out the doors and she went left. And then I remember, like, I'd have thought she was magic or something because there was, like, a light when she
Are there
left.
security cameras in here?
That's what I asked.
Yeah.
But not a
At
lot.
the front
She-
doors
she's-
and stuff.
So how about I go break into the security room and then make
So
the security
complex.
officer show me the footage from when she left?
You go do that.
I'm gonna go do that.
Can I
I
go?
I unlock the
murder her
bathroom door.
if I'm able
Bye,
to.
Karen.
So the minute...
The minute the door closes,
My name is Tip.
guts like
Just-
everywhere.
Jesus.
There's Esther just like washing his hands of the blood, and you just
Some gets on his
whoever's
shirt.
in the other stall. Shut the fuck up! As you walk out,
I'm
the door
covered in
shuts.
blood now.
Well, no, you're washing your hands. The blood's going past you. You just
Oh.
see it in the mirror, and as you walk out, you see Kyle, the kid, just staring at the door in horror.
Who's Kyle?
The like
The other
dumpy,
barista that
goofy
led us
kid,
to
the other barista,
bathroom.
just
You might need a wet nap.
he runs out the main entrance. He's running. So you go to the security room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you go to the security room. You try the door. It's locked.
I'm gonna try to lockpick it.
Okay, go ahead. Slide a hand. Please use the fucking box.
That's an 18.
No, it doesn't count until you
Plus
use the
8.
box. It doesn't count. Use the box.
That's 26.
I'm the DM. Doesn't count. Use the box. Now that counts.
17. Plus 8. So 25.
You needed an 18.
25.
Right, but you needed some 26. No, I'm kidding.
That doesn't make any
you
fucking sense.
and as you walk in, there is a large security guard sitting there watching. He's like, huh?
Is he armed or anything? I'm being quiet.
No, but he. Okay, you're stealthing.
Does he have a radio on him?
Mm-hmm.
I want to steal a radio from him.
Real stealth.
A 14 plus 8.
I like how the berserker is being stealthy
Alright,
and the stealth
so
person is
he's-
kind of
he's
going
just a
berserk
fighter.
right now. Like,
So
Oh yeah.
I'm going to turn off the radio and put that in my back pocket and take out my knife and say, "Excuse me,
And he, oh, what?
I need you to show me footage from last week," and I'll give the date that she said she was here.
He sees your knife in your hand,
Uh-huh.
and he sees you have his radio.
just do what I say,
What?
and no one gets hurt, and I'll be on my way.
Yuki
I'm
started.
just showing you the footage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he,
He's just maintaining eye contact.
It's
Oh.
okay, Boofer.
did I upset him with that?
He might think it's something
And
outside.
so he pulls up the camera. All right, so this should be it.
Do you need to go potty?
It's like the whole day, and he fast forwards.
It'll be fun.
Do you need
See
to
the girl.
go?
Let me know when you want me to stop. And you see her enter.
I'll say, her.
And he lets go, and you see this beautiful, tall woman walk in, slender build, kind of look around, and she makes her way in.
I know you're a creep on these camps. How often does this girl come in here?
I've only ever seen her once, man.
I like how he doesn't even fight that, but yes, I
Get a printout.
Alright, can you print this picture?
Yeah, hold on. And he freeze frames it.
Did she get any kind of vehicle when she leaves?
Hold on. And he
Or any other kinds of signs? that-
fast forward it, you see her go to the
Doing
barista.
CSI right now?
Talk, and then she goes out, and you see her as she leaves.
Mhm.
It doesn't look like she goes anywhere, but roll either investigation or perception, whatever's better.
14. Where's my perception? Just 14.
Just 14. I'd say that's high enough. You notice something really quick as she just gets to the edge, like just past where the edge of the window is. You notice something real fast for a second. And
A
it's
brochure slips out.
No, just you would need to freeze frame it right
Freeze
at that spot.
frame.
And he's like, okay, rewinds it. And what you notice is it's like the light changes right where she walked. There's suddenly a flash of light. And he's like, huh, I didn't notice that before. Weird.
Print that out too.
Okay. Like, here you go.
So I'm gonna leave.
All right.
My recommendation to you is to not tell anybody what happened, or you could probably lose your job. Because I was able to sneak in here, grab your radio.
Right.
So I'm gonna leave your radio
Okay.
at the cafe.
Mhm.
So when we're gone, you can come and get it.
Got it.
Bye.
See ya.
I'm gonna slip out the door.
No, I'm kidding. You're good. He is terrified.
Okay.
So you leave. You guys exit the bathroom.
I guess so.
Did you kill the other person in the stall?
Yeah, if they made a mess. Like, if they started to come out and be fussy, then yeah, he's
They were
probably
gonna try
really
to
dead.
go for the.
He's
door.
probably very dead as well.
Okay, they're dead. All right. So you. Did you even bother cleaning? Well,
No.
Actually, you were in disguise,
We
so
look
you could just
fine,
make
so.
the blood not be there. So
Is there like a big cheesecake on display?
yes,
I want to jam the radio into it.
the
Alright, we can go now.
Some of the people are sitting there like, "What the fuck?" And you guys just exit.
I guess so.
Okay.
What did he find out?
I'm gonna show you
did he
the
relate to
pictures.
So you see her entering, and you get a positive ID. Describe like same as what they described: tall, beautiful woman, long black hair, human looking.
Uh-huh.
You see her enter, and then her exiting, and then where she was exiting, this like flash of light in the window.
You guys know anything about magic and lights?
Could she be plane shifting?
Probably. I also want to change my fop outfit. I don't want to be.
To what?
You were dressed like fops.
No, just like nobleman.
Noble. I'm a noble woman. He's a noble man.
I'll be. Oh God, who's the mechanic zombie from Land of the Dead? But
It was like Big Daddy.
Big
Was his
Daddy,
name.
but-
I think his name was just Big Daddy.
a live version of him.
Okay. Big mechanic with Big Daddy written on
Are
it.
there any planes that are notoriously known for tropical landscapes?
Or even better, is there anywhere on this plane, because I've lived in hell my whole life, that is tropical, period?
I'm not from here.
Like beaches?
Is there a Florida of Marcellia?
No, not of Marcellia. Tropical.
Florida.
Give me history. Not you.
I know.
You.
Oh, I'm not from here either, so.
Yeah, you're kind of weird.
Kind of.
11.
Alright. Tropical? Reptilica? It's basically a huge swamp. Not really tropical, it's like a massive fucking swamp to the north.
We could ask your
There's the
librarian.
swamps to the south of Dynthia. There's also just the Wild Wastes, which has plenty of, like, jungles.
I think we're going to the Wild Waste.
Okay.
It is the same person. Same
It
name,
is the same person.
same person.
The
Mav
Wild
looks-
Waste.
Then why are you confused
Generally
on where
pissed
she's
off.
going? Isn't that clear where she's going? That's why I was like,
Could be
it's kind of A to B here,
I was
guys.
also a little confused. But I love a good mystery.
Yeah, no, I love a good
and
rub down,
massacre.
cookie, take down to the bathroom.
But you
of
do know
Barnes and
that
Noble?
she now has the book that your man
Rub down
wants.
cookie takedowns. The name
As
of the,
well
of
as
the
your family,
episode.
so-
Yes.
As well as a lot of other things that
As well as
I
she's
want
still a cocky asshole.
to have of hers that I don't.
The name of the episode is Rub Down, Cookie Takedown.
We're gonna put an 18 warning on this one.
Vondas is just hanging out in the bag eating the cookie.
Ugh.
So, do we know where we're going?
Oh, there's icing on this cookie.
We need to find Astrid before we go anywhere. Period.
Ostrich.
Astrid.
We don't need Astrid.
Astrid.
Let's be honest.
I would
She's-
watch your mouth,
Vondus.
little
Yeah, Vondus.
Snicker snack
I
man.
want to say that stuff in front of these guys because he could like flick his fingers and make you disappear.
What? I was looking at the
He
sky.
was, Esther was staring at the sun, imagining an eclipse with what? Like darkness.
Yeah, the sky's darkening
All
out.
the sky is red and blood. What? Sorry, I was imagining the Great Cataclysm. What's
Worlds away.
Astrid.
Absolutely nothing.
Can we stay somewhere at the night?
Would you put anybody in charge of that? No? Okay.
Wine in.
Yes?
Where's Astrid?
Oh, I don't know. She said not to be disturbed.
Where is she?
She said not to be disturbed.
Do you want to keep your tongue?
Listen, if you're asking me to go against the words of my mistress, then yeah, I guess you will have to take my tongue.
Please don't take my time.
Give me a riddle.
Please don't take my
We're
time.
20 minutes away. Whining, we're coming to get you.
Yeah.
Please don't take my time. There's nothing I can do, guys. She said I'm not to be disturbed.
Did she tell you not to give me a riddle of where she is?
I don't know. I have a feeling she'll be really mad and she'll kill me.
She said not to say where you were, but
Well,
she did not say to not give a
She
riddle.
said she does not want to be disturbed. That's what she told
I
me.
won't disturb her. I just want to know where she
Oh
is.
my goodness, he's looking at me like I'm scared of him.
He just wants food and he's upset that he's not getting it. You ate too many today. You're gonna get fat.
I don't know. I'm not good at riddles.
Is she making herself bleed for your bombs and bullets?
Maybe. I don't know. I will need that eventually. But
Where are we staying? Are we staying in the Dust Keep or are we staying at a hotel or something around here?
For old time's sake, you want to stay in a hotel?
Yes, I love staying at local
The same one,
hotels.
same room.
oh my god, the what was it? The chicken coop or something?
Oh my god, yeah.
Hold on, I will find it. I will fucking find it.
For old time's sake in Valnar.
Whining, give us a riddle where Astrid is.
Now.
I don't have a riddle for you.
Make one up. You're not directly telling us where she is.
I don't fucking know.
Oh.
I'll wait, you don't know. Take a wild guess.
She didn't tell me where she was going.
You have a connection with her. Where is she?
That's not how that works.
That's not how that works. She can talk to me whenever she wants, but I can't talk to her. Do you guys want to go to the Teal Tiger nightclub casino?
No,
I thought we
burned
bombed
down.
that up.
Yeah, we bombed that one.
I can't find it.
The
I'm not
chicken
sure.
coop.
I cannot remember where it was.
Hold on.
Wasn't it
maybe
like
I'm
Let
gonna
me
do
pull up my notes.
Harry's or something?
Army and Navy.
I don't have it. It might have been in my older notebook.
Bad DM.
I'm so sorry.
I just remember
It was,
where we,
sorry guys, it was from a fucking year and a half
where we
ago.
killed Facebook guy in there. That's what I remember. And where Alex was sniping from the window.
And you ruined somebody's life in
How
there.
much is that?
Oh,
dog
yeah.
in the
Remember the
window?
guy who got to leave or run away?
We gave him a new chance at life.
We did.
Oh my god, there is
He
so
left
much
his wife.
going on here.
Who was cheating on him. Or did we make
She
that
wasn't.
up?
We just murdered her. She was. I don't know if she was cheating on him.
I guess.
Well, we murdered her either way.
She was in a shower.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I can so vividly see, like, when we did the rundown of the armor dealer, the
Maddox,
sniping.
Yeah, Fergus.
Fergus.
Mm-hmm.
And the room went black out and we had all the spells going off in there.
Yep, you nuked him.
Yeah.
You nuked him with shit. The ice knife and everything.
That was nice.
Grilled chicken sandwich. Nope, that's not it.
You wrote that down?
Henlet.
I'm sorry guys, I don't know if I can find it.
Give me like 6.
But okay, so
Where are
you guys
you?
want to go to that older hotel, we will find it eventually.
Yeah, we'll sign off there for this session, I guess.
So you guys are going to the hotel.
All right. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't help you. I'm sure she'll be in touch.
Whining.
Yes.
Soon. I hang up.
Why are you so mean to him?
It's fun. He's like he's stress relief.
You better go get yourself an ice cream cone and enjoy it, because it's gonna be your last. I'm taking your tongue when I see you next.
The phone is already hung up.
I have one.
Oh right.
And as you guys leave BERMS and the BERMS and PLERMURS, some guard, like police officer guards start showing up as you guys just walk out and leave, and cops start running in, and you start to hear screams
What
from
happened
inside.
in there?
No idea.
And I think we will stop right there.
Very good.
Very swell.
I'm sorry that happened.
That's murder hobo at its finest.
All of that.
That's fine.
This is why see we're doing this to get Murder Hobo out of our system.
Because-
Slippery slope.
Because look at this. You guys can't make any like real
Valmar Roost.
The Valnar Roost. I knew it was some sort of chicken thing.
coop.
Yes. And it has a big chicken as its symbol.
And their hats. The concierge
Yes,
hats.
yes.
Yeah.
They were chicken hats
Yep.
or whatever.
Oh my God.
So this is why I did this campaign, so that because you guys can't really make any meaningful connections to any characters because you're all hideous abomination monsters.
That's not nice.
So
But
in
we
the
do
new
it anyway.
campaign, when you actually RP and it's actually like not just murdering everybody, it is so much more meaningful, and you guys will love it.
I mean, we have some characters we love though through it all.
Oh yeah, Wanda.
Y'all love
Well, and I feel like you hit
Vondus.
I like
Everybody
Vondus.
loves Vondus.
We're gonna kill Vondus. But there's, gore. We like
We're
gore.
gonna kill Vondus.
Anyway, great session. That was fun. I think we laughed a lot in this one.
That was all RP, baby. That was
That was a
good.
good one.
boy.
I thought it was going to be a shopping episode. I knew I wanted to give you the book list today.
Well, we did go
I thought other
shopping.
people had other things to do, but it really was just a bunch of nonsense.
Which was
But
good,
you
though.
got to check in with the freaks, the freak squad.
So now
that
we
unlocked.
got the Suicide Squad.
Some sort of
fighting for us.
suicide squad.
It's like some
We
sort
got a
of
good amount of stuff done. Freak Squad.
We're
We
bad
got
guys.
Mr. Marble's going. We got Calcina going, and I'm
Was
sure
that really
Astrid is
quick?
doing something.
I heard Birds
So-
of Prey was really good.
I never saw it.
Okay.
So
And
don't
Sonic
ruin it.
is apparently also not bad.
You
Jeff?
saw it?
I didn't
No.
see the first one yet.
What?
No, do you want to see
What?
Sonic?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
that-
said in the group chat, let's
Yeah.
all wear suits and
I'm
go see
down.
Sonic.
Why I'm down to
Because
wear
we're
suits.
dressing up for a good occasion.
I'm down.
We need help. Goodbye.
I want to eat cookie dough naked.
That's staying.
Oh, that reminds me, I need to try some of that ice cream.
Good session.